Good Thursday evening. Welcome back to the LTL podcast. I am your host, Brian. This is episode 83, and we're continuing our fourth night of the coverage of Danelo Cavalcante, the Pennsylvania inmate that has escaped and eluded police for 8 days now. But we are back here live tonight, and I am set to go up until midnight. I am going to stay to midnight with you all. A 3-hour banger planned here. I'm not going to waste too much time because we're going to get right into the live feeds. You know how I like to do it. But let's pull up an article that I saw from about 30 minutes ago. Let me pull this up. This is from ABC 7. This is the latest and greatest on Danelo Cavalcante. Danelo Cavalcante escaped Pennsylvania killer, possibly spotted near Longwood Gardens. I've had a lot of my contacts reaching out to me saying that there's been some action in and around Longwood Gardens. I believe that they have tightened the perimeter, and they may be getting up on capturing this guy this evening. Okay, let's see here. It has been now a week since 34-year-old Danelo Cavalcante broke out of Pennsylvania prison, setting off a massive manhunt. We saw that video, him scaling up the wall like Spider-Man, like a spider monkey, jumping out and getting out of that county prison. During the press conference on Thursday, authorities said that there was a possible sighting that Cavalcante just before 12 p.m. in the vicinity of Longwood Gardens. Quote, a search of that area has been underway for the past few hours and continues at this time. The Pennsylvania State Police Lieutenant Colonel George Bevins quoted and had said Cavalcante was spotted last on Longwood Gardens trail camera on Monday night. Bevins said it is possible sighting on Thursday was not far from this location. Investigators still believe he is within the search perimeter, which is about an 8 to 10 square miles. Now, I'm not going to waste too much time. We're going to get over to the live feeds. We'll check in, see what everybody's doing. Let's go to our favorite live feed first. We'll go to Nick the Hat and see what he's got going on over there and check in with Nick the Hat. This one may not be live, so let me refresh here. See if Nick is back up live. Looks like he's got a live feed here.
So I'm looking for some updates, guys.
Let me back myself out. There we go. Get our graphic up, and then I will say hi to everybody in the room here in a minute. My voice is coming back a little bit. I'm feeling a little bit better tonight. I appreciate all the well wishes from all of you over the last 24 hours. Thank you. Let's go to the chat here and see what we got.
The land around here.
Oh, wow. Ian, checking
so the neighbor
in.
says that she can hear it, but she doesn't know exactly sure where it is. It's coming from the area behind her home, which is right by Folly Hill.
I'm just going to try to be quiet, so if Nick's talking, we don't talk over him. Welcoming everybody in the room. Good to see everybody here. Thank you for checking in. Yeah, right. Good
so
to
I'm
see
told
you.
the neighbors are saying there's a helicopter coming.
All right, let's hang in here.
Yeah, guys, I'm looking for some updates.
Good to see everybody in the chat tonight. Hope everybody had a great Thursday. I could not wait to get home and stream tonight. I'm kind of like all day I was checking, updating on my community page with all of you and just saying like, I was kind of like, oh, they don't get them. Oh, they don't get them. Because I wanted to come home and stream.
So guys, though I haven't heard about a confirmed sighting today, I heard about last night's surveillance. I'm being told from a neighbor, 1 second, that about 2.5 hours ago he was spotted at the corner of Longwood's property, and that time gap would basically give them time to go to that valley. I don't know which valley everybody is referring to. When you guys text me, if you could be a little bit more specific, that would be amazing.
Of course, I want him caught, but
The
I'd like
valley
us all to
is a
be together when he
realistic
gets caught.
walk, given a 2.5 hour time gap between the alleged sighting that I cannot confirm that sighting. I didn't hear about that firsthand, but what I know is that they found they obtained surveillance of the suspect on that property
Excuse me.
last night. They obtained it today, and I don't know if they told me in real time, and that's why the police swarmed that quick or what, but shortly after I reported that there was a confirmed sighting there last night on camera, police swarmed the area as we pulled in and they evacuated. So it's obvious that Longwood. Okay, so Valley Road at the bottom of Folly Hill. Gaylor Winery is the nearby winery that is being referenced. Nothing yet. We're waiting. We're waiting.
I'm feeling a little bit better. I got my voice back a little bit. So hopefully by tomorrow I start clearing out and really start feeling better. But I do get some congestion. My voice does get a little messed up, but I am feeling a lot better tonight. So thank you for asking. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't get all my lights on. I might change my hat. I'm gonna change my hat. Ugh.
So guys, yeah, I'm waiting for some updates.
Nothing much going on Fox 29 Philadelphia right now. So we'll stay here with Nick the Hat.
So where the home alarm is going off, so it's on Folly Hill, and Valley connects to Folly Hill and Route 52, and people are saying that they saw a report from Fox 29 saying that there was a sighting today in Longwood Gardens. That's
Borat.
based on information.
It's nice.
I don't
They brought
have
in
that
Borat
information.
today.
The only information that I
It's
learned
nice.
shortly after 5:30 is
Oh,
that
I know what you mean.
authorities located surveillance footage of
Oh, I got some new sound.
Danilo on Longwood Gardens property overnight. Shortly thereafter, we arrived to Longwood Gardens. It was open still, and it was open all day. So we arrived shortly after I got that text. And as soon as we pulled in, we saw everybody evacuating, and you guys saw that live, the evacuation.
Pew, pew, pew!
Get to the chopper!
I got a couple new sound bites today.
So I'm trying to find out more. Sorry, I'm being a little quiet. I'm trying to get information rather than repeating information.
Get to the chopper!
There we go. Get some new sound bites. Cooked those up this morning. nothing going on right now. Let's see here.
No update yet, guys. I'm trying to figure this out.
All right.
So we're trying to find out some information for you guys. So essentially, the last sighting of him was on that property you're looking at right now, and that really is all we know. There really isn't much other
I'll tell you that this guy
information than that.
is a very sneaky,
There's a large police
eluding,
presence
very good at eluding
surrounding
40.
Longwood Gardens, but not here, which is kind of bizarre when you think about it. And maybe that's how he keeps slipping their radar. They set up a perimeter and everything, but this is also their property, which is very easily accessible from the gardens. So I'm not sure if this is the only field that's around the property. There's no sound. Can you guys comment if you hear anything?
Oh, we hear you.
Pew, pew, pew.
Okay, so the perimeter has been, at first I was
Yeah, exactly, Lynn.
confident about their perimeter because they were very confident, and these guys are typically spot on.
Yeah, we played the
but
video yesterday.
That hasn't been the case in this manhunt so far. It's been hit or miss, and we were the first ones that told you guys about the miscommunication and the radio transmission problems and the different frequencies.
It's been a mess.
And here comes a police
They got to
officer.
get this guy.
Those are marshals, so those guys have tactical gear on. What you guys just saw. So those guys over there that just drove by are full. They have tactical vests on, and they have what appeared to be some sort of a rifle with them in the car, and they're heading. I need to refocus this. And they're heading. They came from the direction of the perimeter, and they went straight up this road. I believe this is that schoolhouse road. And I don't have any notes in front of me because it's just popped off very quick. So I'm going off of essentially what I can recall off the top of my head. Sorry, I gotta try to fix the image.
I wish Nick was driving around again like he was last night. That was actually pretty fun.
Nothing yet. In the group
I want to
chat,
welcome everybody into the
so
chat. Thanks for coming to hang out.
Yeah, nobody wants to pay.
I'm set to go till midnight tonight. Hopefully we capture a fugitive.
Yeah, it's bizarre. So yeah, guys, other law enforcement officers that are in this group chat that are not on the ground are also
Oh yeah, thank you so
responding
much,
to the group
Olivia.
chat
Oh
asking,
yeah, that's
what's
right.
the word? What's the word? What's the
The
word?
NFL
They
started
too
today,
want
right?
Updates. Like I said, we're in a pretty large a group chat, and it's
Seats
full
are
of
down
law
already?
enforcement that are involved
Jeez.
and that are nearby, just in case a sighting hits their area. And the group chat was really developed to help with sightings and stuff. It looks like they're sharing some sightings and whatnot.
I'm a little bit better, yeah.
No information
Little better.
that would be used
Still sick though.
to jeopardize the investigation is being shared. Only information about sightings,
sweet.
locations,
7-7
and
tie.
stuff
All
to that
right.
effect.
Thanks for the update. So we might not get a lot of people in here tonight because the NFL started, but we're here. We're hanging out. Yeah, I'm a Pats fan. I'm not a Mac Jones fan. I can tell you that. I don't think Mac Jones is the answer at all. That's one guy I don't like. I think he
So I'm
sucks.
working real quick. I'm texting just about everybody that I have a contact with.
Good to see everybody tonight. We're back here in night 4. I'm prepared to go to midnight tonight. Midnight tonight.
Oh. All right, guys.
About 20 cops came flying down Parkersville Road. Route 1 was shut down temporarily.
Now back open.
This is 30 minutes.
So it's interesting that they're opening and closing areas.
Oh, there's a fire and incident. So.
Interesting.
I am too, Stephanie. I'm so hooked. I couldn't wait to get out of work tonight and run home and stream. And I'm like, that's it. I'm going till midnight tonight. I don't care. I don't care if there's one person in here. I don't care if there's no people. I don't care if there's
So guys, what we're looking at
1,000
right
people.
now is
We're gonna go. We're gonna do this.
The Longwood Gardens property line. That's their property. This is private property. So it's very possible that he
I agree.
finessed his way from Longwood Gardens
I just
to a
think
nearby
crazy.
neighborhood. So if you live anywhere near Longwood Gardens,
I just think it would be crazy if they had like Nick out here with the camera and all of a sudden you see him run across like a field or something like that. I'd be like, holy shit.
That was pretty damn good right there.
all right, guys. So we're able to let's light up that tree right there, if we can, right? Oh, yeah. So there's
rewired your end of your muffler wire.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. So you guys see the tree a lot better now. That's the tree we were talking about. That it could have been an animal, obviously.
Probably a possum.
Yeah. But you guys can see that field is.
That lies about 50 yards from the field.
Guys see. Imagine if you see him pop up. All right. So my law enforcement source. So he just said that the sighting that Fox 29 is talking about doesn't sound legitimate. The sighting was last night. That's the legitimate sighting. Last night was the real sighting that is confirmed through my sources. So I'm not sure where. So right now there is no sighting at Longwood Gardens.
Wow.
So as you guys can see,
It's getting crazier.
All they're doing right now at Longwood is they're. I'm not gonna say what they're doing, but it's not an official sighting right now at Longwood Gardens. That was, as far as I can tell, a rumor that was put out. It's not confirmed by anybody. So the information that I have is that there was an official sighting last night, and they have surveillance of him.
Awesome, man. Thank you. Oh no, we're gonna have to refresh here in a second. Nick, you doing it again, buddy? Let me try to refresh. Here we go. Nope, that's not live. That's not live. Yeah, Nick lost his we'll see. This is live.
Is that there was an official sighting last night, and they have surveillance of him. And
hey, Carrie, how are you? Oh, what's going on? Oh no, Nick. Let me see here. Hang on one second. I lost the feed, guys. Bear with me for 1 second. All right. Looks like Nick's feed is down right now. We'll wait. Yeah, he's in a bad area. I mean, you got to think they're in the middle of nowhere. Yeah, his feed is down right now, so we'll hang out here and just wait. I can possibly... All right, let's pull this.
Police response when
Mainstream media, Fox
law enforcement
29
with
out of
tactical gear
Philadelphia.
were getting out of their trunks with their long guns. There was a mounted patrol that
I'll go
showed
back
up.
to Nick in a
Horses went into the woods, and fairly quickly, within about 15 or so minutes, they
Nick's having
told
some
us
trouble.
to leave, and not far after that, they expanded to the search zone. We expanded the search zone 8 days
Oh, I can't
later.
speak Spanish.
We are now day 8. The search zone has expanded. Those of you who live in the Chad's Ford area, around the Brandywine Creek Road, all that area in Chad's Ford, you are no longer in the search zone. You can maybe take a little bit of a sigh of relief now that after 48 hours, more than 48 hours after he was confirmed sighting along Chandler Road in Chad's Ford,
Are you doing a show with JJ tonight?
He made his way west, and now it appears Danelo Cavalcante is somewhere in the Longwood Gardens area, according to police. So that means that search zone, the people who live in the Chad's Ford area, the Hillendale Road area south of Baltimore Pike, people who live near the Chad's Ford Winery, Chandler Road, Britain's Bridge Road, you are now, I don't want to say in the clear, but you are no longer in the search zone. The people who are in the search zone now, if you live in the Kennett Square area, just east of the historic district, the main downtown of Kennett Square. That's what we're talking about. The North Walnut Road, that is the beginning of the western border, and above that is Northbrook. So the western borders are Northbrook Road and North Walnut Road. The southern border is now Baltimore Pike, Route 1. The eastern border is Parkersville Road, and the northern border is Lenape Unionville Road. This search area has now increased to where it's getting a little closer to where he left the prison. So this search zone is as closest to the prison as it was since he escaped, judging by this map. So what seemed to be encouraging news earlier tonight with a potential sighting turned very differently to where the search zone has now expanded. And that's where we are tonight. We are on the western border of this search zone in Northbrook and Street Road, just north of Longwood Gardens. Longwood Gardens was evacuated tonight. There was a shelter-in-place order.
Waiting for him to come back.
People were, guests and employees, told to leave. And tenants, we understand there are some tenants who live on that property. They are being told to shelter in place tonight. Again, thanks everyone for hanging on to the stream. I told you it's not something we normally do, but thought it would really important to keep you in the loop here. Because I said it's, whether it's people who live here, the media, people just following it. This has interest not only locally, but around the world. A few people asking about the Mushroom Festival. That is by far this area's biggest event. Kennett Square produces most of the a good majority of the country's mushroom industry comes not just from Pennsylvania, but right here in Kennett Square. A lot of mushroom farms. It is a
Mushroom
big
heads.
deal. This mushroom festival is happening this weekend. I don't believe there was any talk of canceling it. I'm sure there was, but I think they are going to kind of take what they've been taking law enforcement, their guidance on what they should do. And I do at the very minimum, if there is a mushroom festival, which it's still on, there's going to be a lot of heavy security and perhaps maybe some security protocols put in place. So I know they were really hoping so that could happen tonight. Mainly because I think this area just needs a little bit of happiness, a little bit of, positive news, something to escape what these folks here in this area have been really uptight and anxious and sleepless nights for the last 8 nights. So
Do you want me to go
having a
back to
little
Nick?
celebration like that, especially the premiere
I'll go back to Nick. I think this feed is back up and everybody's saying Nick. All right, we'll go back to Nick. If you want me to go back to the mainstream media feed, I can do that as well. All right, let's hear
As
what Nick
far
has.
as my sources know. And again, there's
Awesome.
another
Thank you.
1, 2, 3, 4. I'm counting cars that appear to be law enforcement heading towards the area of Longwood Gardens.
Ollie has a challenge. Real quick. So Ollie has a challenge. So he's saying, now that all the fine print is out of the way, he's in the room. You know how generous Ollie is. He said, I will match the total of all super chats from now until 21:30 Eastern up until my daily YouTube limit. So if there's any super chats provided by anybody tonight or membership gifting or anything like that, Ollie is going to match it. That's pretty cool. Thank you. Very, very generous. Nick is back up. Yep, we're back with Nick. I'm going to turn the volume back up here.
At Longwood, he was there last night.
Yeah,
He's
I looked
in the
at
area.
Gerald's feed, and it's not really that great.
So the activity at Longwood Gardens is obviously out of an abundance of caution, and they are doing stuff in the gardens. I can't say what for obvious reasons.
He got kicked out.
It is not believed that he's there. Now, of course, they can be wrong. They've been wrong. Not my sources. Officials have been wrong several times through this investigation where they thought he was in a certain perimeter and he slipped away. But there was no sighting tonight, as far as I know, according to my sources at Longwood Gardens.
You're weird.
My sources confirm 100% that he was there last night, and there is surveillance of him, which will probably come out tomorrow. So the activity at Longwood appears to be out of an abundance of caution. So after I received the text message, we proceeded straight to Longwood Gardens, and shortly after, the place was swarmed. Police descended on the place within minutes after our arrival. It was an interesting scene, and I believe it was related to the text message I received because the timing was very peculiar. Literally, when I got the text, we headed straight to the garden, and now there's a chopper overhead.
A chopper?
So last night was the sighting. Okay, guys? So to ease any misinformation, I'm not saying let your guard down if you're local. Be very vigilant. But there was not a sighting tonight as far as any of the... Let me check because I just got another text. Yeah, guys, I don't know. I don't understand exactly why they descended on the place rather rapidly. I know what they are doing, what one agency at least is doing on the property. But
I'm telling you, this guy ain't coming back alive.
It appears that
I don't think so.
The sighting 100% was last night at Longwood Gardens, and it's on surveillance. The home alarm, I'm not sure if there are any updates on that. So I'm not sure where people heard about tonight's sighting. Can somebody that's able to comment about where they saw that? No, I'm not. But there's literally an army of residents behind me, so we're safe. Does anybody know who said there was a sighting tonight? Who reported about a sighting, or was it a rumor on Twitter?
It's a UFO sighting. UFOs.
That was prompted because of the surveillance footage. That's what caused the shelter in place.
All right,
because he's in the area.
I'm going to kick it off.
Doesn't mean he's on the gardens. And what's interesting is as they were searching Longwood Gardens,
let's do this
for a good chunk of the week, he was there apparently, and they didn't. After they left, and after they were getting ready to reopen, it was so yesterday. Longwood Gardens. Am I right? Was Longwood Gardens was closed yesterday, right?
Yes.
So yesterday, Longwood Gardens was closed. He was there
when
it was closed, and
membership
somehow, he left the property.
Enjoy all the
late last night.
Membership content on
that
the
is the
page.
footage that law enforcement has. It's him leaving the property, so it makes sense as to why the surrounding areas are being kind of swarmed with law enforcement.
Always.
This perimeter has proven to be pretty fruitless since the beginning. I mean, they have been semi-close, but I'm assuming the perimeter is just very loose and easy to get out of. But again, there is no sighting tonight, and it's important to kind of ease the misinformation. I'm not saying don't remain vigilant. You never know.
I'm going to just pop out of Nick's feed for a minute and go back to the mainstream media feed because there's some action going on there. Let's check in here, the mainstream media feed.
County Prison.
We'll go back to Nick in a minute.
I was on the phone with one of our producers. I'm going to have to go for a minute or two to prepare for my 10 o'clock live shot on.
All right, let's go to JLR.
We are at one where some activity are going on, but they're also back down at Creek Road. That I'm told. Officer told. He told me when at that roundabout. Remember, I was talking to him. He was seen on trail cam there.
He was seen on trail cam.
Yeah. You trying to get home, ma'am?
He's a
Jonathan.
We're watching JLR.
My name's Jonathan. Hello.
Yeah.
Next, I work with him.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
We've been listening.
Yeah, Nick the Hat's great. He's somewhere nearby.
Yeah.
I think he's on the other side.
Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate you. $4.99 super sticker. Thank you so much, Carrie. Appreciate you.
Great cash, homie.
Helo's over at Chad's Ford right now.
He's where?
The helicopter is over.
Yeah, it's down by Creek Road.
Yeah.
See, what's your name?
I'm Jimmy.
Hi, guys.
I'm gonna
you
go
guys
back
live
to
around
Nick.
here?
Yeah, in Westchester, like in the town of Westchester.
I'll keep toggling between all of them. Let's go back to Nick. Nick's out in the field. I feel like you're watching something like
rattlesnakes out here.
Blair
Right?
Witch.
Rattlesnakes? No,
Blair Witch
copperheads.
Project.
I mean, not copperheads, but they're by the water.
Okay.
Spiders is shit, yeah.
So
Ants on them, fun.
yeah.
Thank you, Carrie. Appreciate you.
At this
Huge
point.
supporter of the channel.
You can't really tell from standing over
He
there.
asked if there was rattlesnakes.
Yeah,
They're in
that's why I'm having
Pennsylvania.
a
There's no
hard
rattlesnakes.
time, guys.
Maybe they might be. Is there
Imagine-
rattlesnakes?
I mean, like, look, I'm standing next to you. I'll walk, 6 feet away from you. And then
Look, there he is. He's gone. So you guys see? Boom. You see how easy that is to to hide out?
Copperheads, timber
It's
rattlers.
literally if somebody
beefy
drives by and
rattlers.
he's duck, there's no chance you're gonna see. No, guys, there's no bears. He's,
Imagine if he popped up and just started running. Yeah,
But
right.
yeah, this is as
And
close to the
thermal
manhunt as you're gonna get. We're literally gonna show you guys the
I've seen some
atmosphere.
in here. I've seen
Or,
some
I
up
mean, the
here.
surrounding. And is that a
Timber
is that open
rattlers.
right here? Like there's less.
Oh, that's just for irrigation.
You guys see
Yeah.
this? See how there's space to hide?
So you're basically his height.
You see how there's space to hide? And literally, like that resident is about his height. So look at what they're dealing with.
It gets higher.
Now in this, the thermal imaging will work. Unless it's kind of cold. The water heating now that it won't.
I've been told it won't if you're laying down because of the foliage on top of you.
Okay. All right. And you guys are hearing that.
I mean, that's from
Yeah.
people with little experience. So
Yeah. But any information at this point is worth noting. Let me refocus this. I just have to keep this stupid light on. You guys see this?
All right, let's go back to JLR. I'm going to toggle back to JLR. Looks like there's some action going on. We're back at JLR.
Through, probably. Most likely. It is scary stuff. Man, I'll tell you what, though. Been a first day of me being here. I've just been following these police like all day long to different locations. I mean, I just can't imagine these like law enforcement here. Like the PSP guy at the press conference today, Bivin said, you know, the morale of these officers are not down. However, man, I know these people must be getting tired, getting a headache, zooming around.
Yeah, a lot of heat. It's really
because
hot out
all
there.
I've seen since probably late afternoon today is these vehicles going shoo, 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 like back and forth all over the place. It's just, you know, like, wow. So what's going on? I don't think there's any mosquitoes out here.
All right, I'm going to go back to Nick. Let's see. Mainstream media is out. Nick's still in the field. We'll go see what Nick's doing in the field. We'll toggle back here. What's Nick up to?
The corn stalk or whatever over here is, it's wet, so it's like it makes you cold when you lay down in here. So this is how he'd be able to survive, and it goes on for acres.
So Ali says 10 more minutes. I'll match my donation in any form to the channel. Again, I am unaffiliated with Brian, just a friend who wants him to get on the road with the show. Thank you so much, Ali. I appreciate you. I'm telling you, you know, someday my dream, I know it's going to take a long time, but my dream is to do this full time. I want to be a full-time YouTuber. I want to be able to go out on the road like JLR, like Nick the Hat, report out in the field for you all. That is my dream. It's going to take a while. It's going to take a lot of hard work, but we're going to get there someday. We will get there someday. I promise you.
Is it?
Carrie H with a $9.99. Thank you so much, Carrie. I appreciate you so much.
Oh, look,
super
duper
duper
and
supporter
now, guys,
of the channel.
Literally, I'm soaked, which shows that you become very cool in those areas. You can
Thank you so
easily
much, Gary. You're awesome.
cool down by sleeping.
Super supporter, channel mod,
and
always here.
It explains why his clothes look so raggedy and wet and really gross, you know. So that's what it's like in the fields. It was an interesting perspective to show you guys on the ground how it would look like with the dark and how hard it is to be noticed.
Jessica, thank you so much for the $10 super chat. I appreciate you so much. Thank you so
Send
much.
me some text messages, guys.
Straight cash, homie.
Thank you. All right. Mainstream media, JLR, not much going on. We'll just stay here with Nick. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate you. Thank you for being here. All right. Let's go back to JLR. And I'll come back to Nick in a minute.
Bounty hunter that's trying to get the reward money, and they're going to go into the woods tomorrow at 3 p.m. So I'm going to be joining them. And it looks like they've been recruiting, and it's going to be a small group of us going into the woods tomorrow. I'm kind of excited because they want to go along the river. They want to go along the Brandywine River, and they want to go along the railroad tracks there. So this will be like we're going right into the thick brush because we're going in the area where they believe he is at. He could be up here too. The whole area has been expanded all over the place. So he could be, anywhere between here. Pretty much this is the northwestern edge of their perimeter right here, this location here. And then from here, it goes all the way to Chad's Ford, Brandywine, Delaware County, Creek Road in that location. So I want to see. I want to find this guy. I want to get this guy off the streets. So the community can. I want to help. And also cover and document. But the community needs to. The community's on edge, man. The interview that I gave, the guy gave me outside of Longwood Gardens tonight. He's like Second Amendment, but still, they're kind of worried around here, and a lot of the residents around here have kids. They got kids.
They've been having the school shut down too.
They got kids.
They can't open the schools. So this is really like mucked up life for everybody in and around that area. All right, not much.
SWAT went down there about 10 minutes ago.
One went that way and one went that way.
It's tsunami.
Yeah, so what they're doing right now is they're creating a pinch point from here to here, and they're going to work their way in.
Hey, Candy, how are you? Thanks for checking in. Hope you're well.
The other SWAT team went that way. Or did they go straight?
I think they go straight.
Did they go straight or did they
We're
go
back
right?
here. We're toggling between three.
They look like they
live
went
feeds.
left down there.
They went, no, that team did, but what about the...
Oh, that team there went right.
Yeah, so what they're going to do now is they're creating a pinch point.
Yeah.
All right,
They're
not
gonna
much
work
going on
this
at
way,
Nick. Not
and
much
that
going on at
team's gonna
Fox
work
29.
this
We'll
way.
stay here with
They're gonna try
JLR.
to pinch it in. Right, they're going to try to pinch
Watch him
it.
pop out right here.
That'd be awesome. I'll grab him. I don't care.
I don't care.
20 grand if you grab them.
10 grand for you, 10
20
grand for me.
That's
Oh,
generous.
wait a minute. Wait a
Yeah,
minute.
three-way, and I'm donating mine to charity.
I'm donating mine to the girl that got killed's family.
All right, I'm told Squirt just walked in. Can you hold this for a minute?
All right, sir, on the scene.
You know I got you.
Thank
We'll
you.
stay here with JLR.
So walked in the house.
No, they didn't. Yeah, money. That's right. Put him. You could probably put him in your pocket. We're at North Uniontown Road and Lenape.
Oh, I
And Red
believe so
Line.
too, Tsunami.
Lenape Uniontown Road and Red Line Road.
It's funny. I was talking to my UPS driver today, and we were talking. I was like, dude, if this guy, and they say, get your hands up. He takes one quick step to the left. You're gonna hear. You're definitely gonna hear some of this.
Pew, pew, pew.
Oh man, that big truck just went down there. He's gonna get stuck like Chuck.
All right, let's go back to Nick.
Okay. But guys, we're trying to find out what is going on and where. I'm sending some of your.
So Ollie's saying that any super chat, membership gifting, anything like that, he will match. So right now we have Carrie that's donated, Jessica that's donated, and myself. I threw 5 memberships up for everybody. You got 2-minute warning. If anybody wants to donate, he will match it. Let's see. Let's pull up Nick again.
But that's
right,
the
let's go
response. I
back.
mean, residents are tired of this.
JLR's got some action going on. We're going to go back to JLR stream. Said CERT was moving in.
Thank you, Magnolia. Huh. That's what I want to do. I want to tackle his ass like Ray Lewis. Huh. Nah, I don't want to take over no vlogs. I'm not a social media nut. I'm just here to help. Party on, Wayne. Party on, Garth.
This guy's awesome.
Bobby Clobber, you can buy me a beer anytime, buddy. Nah, I had another good with me.
5 memberships. Welcome new members. I appreciate you all. Thank you so much.
No, I don't see any roads out here. There's too many trees, too. No, they didn't get him yet, but I think they're trying to get him now.
$4.99 super chat. Thank you so much, Dina. I appreciate it.
There was a break-in down there on Valley Road or Valley Road, one of them, and it was just 20 minutes ago. So, happens to Betsy, definitely want Dunkin' Donuts coffee in there. Where am I from? I'm from Maryland, originally from Browning, Montana.
What's going on here?
Jeff Spicoli, dude. At least 7 drones.
This guy.
Wouldn't you like to know? Thank you, little Miss Sunshine. I know I'm still trying to get her help. You know how that goes.
This guy.
No, that's not nice, Nana.
Did you say Lana? Is Lana in the chat?
No, I was never kicked off the res.
All right, this is. I'm gonna go back to Nick.
Look at that light straight over the.
It's been there for a little while.
How's that?
No,
Go back to
that
Nick.
Here, yeah.
No, straight.
Oh yeah, I see
I
that.
don't see that red line.
That is the one here in Chad's. That's in Chad's part. Oh, here's another chopper moving. Where's that? That one's coming. That's closer to this way.
Does anybody know if there's choppers in the area? Can you check the radar? Get to the chopper!
Okay, that was also. You would have done chopper! You guys, if you made your way down to Fairville Road.
It was someone from JLL's far feed. Get to the chopper!
Somebody's saying Lenape Unionville Road
That's where
and Folly Road.
Yeah, so Folly Hill, right up
But is that
there.
even accessible at this point?
Yeah, I think we
If you look at the map real quick.
Yeah, so I'll show you. So, all right. So we
Oh no, the map.
Yep. Okay.
Yeah, because that way. Because it shows the roadblocks.
It's super close.
Thank you, Freya.
So maps here. So where right here? This is Schoolhouse.
We'll stay with Nick.
Schoolhouse right here. If you go up to
Thanks to everybody coming in, all the new members, all the new chatters. Scotland in the house.
And then that's Gaylor Winery right here on the
What
left.
time is it in Scotland?
That's Folly Hill. This is Folly Hill. Right
So is
here.
that also like the Lenape?
So Lenape would be running parallel to that.
Very, 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 very,
Right here. See, that's Lenape Road. That's the one you would have.
very generous super chat. Ali Reza with $130 super chat. Thank you so much. Very, very generous. He says 2-time matching at Carrie H's generous contributions tonight for throwing down 3 times, throwing a heart in the chat for Carrie. Throw a heart in the chat for Carrie. Let's do that. Let's give back. Let's give back. Thank you so much, Ali. I appreciate you. Very, 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 very generous. Thank you so much. Thank you, dude. That's solid. Appreciate you. Let's leave that up for a bit. Let's leave that up for a bit. That deserves to be up for a little bit. Let's keep that up on screen for a bit. Let's see some hearts in the chat. Wow. Another big super chat coming through. Another big super chat. Ollie again, and another 65 matching LTL podcast. Jessica, we have Dina. Thank you for playing. There are no refunds. Brush your teeth tonight. Let's see some hearts in the chat, people. Wow. Thank you so much, man. That's solid. Thank you. I appreciate you. He's a very generous person. Very generous person. Thank you. Let's see some hearts. Let's see those hearts. And let's get this guy tonight. Let's get this guy tonight. Thank you so much. All right, let's get the sound back up.
So somebody is it? Oh, let me give you Hong's number too. Just
Okay,
so.
let's have it.
Ooh. Yeah. So guys,
Right over there.
that bang was this. No. That's what this is, guys. That.
Okay, that looks like that. So
No, it's
926 actually.
It's right here. Look, this is what that was. There's kids that just got severely injured over there.
Yeah, that's
Are you
the
serious?
scissors truck fell right when we were there. It collapsed.
Oh
So we're hearing that children were just hurt.
They're okay.
Whoa.
Everybody's fine.
They're fine. Okay.
It got all the way up in the air and it just fell onto itself. It
Oh,
scared me.
geez.
Do you know what a scissor lift is? Like a
What happened?
Yeah. So it
That's
got all
right
stuck
there.
on
One over there.
It scared the living daylights out of me.
Jesus.
I can't imagine. That was loud as shit. They're like gunshots. I'm like, no, it's very distinct. That's what I thought. It just fell
That's
onto
right
itself.
over there, guys. There's like an accident.
Oh, wow.
Here's Hong's number. This is that phone.
So I guess it was an accident just over on the highway,
Actually, it
right where Nick is.
Hey, what are you doing? You're on
But I'll show you guys. There's a lot of.
Thank you, Ollie. Appreciate you. Thank you so much.
So
we're working on another route for you guys.
Pew, pew, pew.
Thank you.
Well, I'm watching these people down here that are going to get themselves in trouble. It's about 5 or 6 kids, like teenagers.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they're just research.
All right, some drama going on where Nick is. We'll stay here.
That's what we heard.
That's why that guy was running up to the police officers.
Yeah. That's what we just heard.
Is that a news guy?
Apparently they brought it in for the news or something.
Oh, okay.
So it's on live Fox right now. Ambulance just got. Well, This is the Fox 29 Live guy. The ambulance just got there.
Guys, stick with me. I'm working to get a location.
We're hanging back.
Got the blonde?
She has like that. We got the real deal. She has like a ponytail.
Oh, there's the ambulance here. Check it out.
No way.
Yeah, and they go
I'm
full
glad
screen.
I left.
Yeah, scissor lift fell over. Look at that.
Jesus God.
Yeah, you see the scissor lift fall over the ambulance there?
We didn't get electrocuted.
Yeah.
I fought for that.
We just said, I'm out of here.
You were down there first.
Yeah, plus we
Holy
were parked
crap.
like this on the road, and my wife's car, and I got nervous. I didn't know if I could get out. The whole, you know.
Guys, just to give you an idea what's going on here, this is unrelated to the search, kind of.
What's the KBI
What you
say?
see right there is there was an injury.
Actually,
there's a
Well,
person.
now they're reporting on the accident. Now they know something.
What about this JLR guy? That's down in Colorado Road.
JLR.
That's where we're gonna probably head to.
We tried to get there. They wouldn't let us through, Nick.
No?
What about this
Is it
JLR
this?
guy? That's awesome. I wish I was down there, man.
They have
It'd be so much fun.
At what's the road this way?
So this
Dover.
wouldn't.
So,
Would this route work?
you know what route I think would work? We have to go all the way up to Parkerville Road, go down to 926 to 52, come back down to 52 to that gas station, turn right, then turn left on Valley.
you just see everything.
You get with me?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
That's
they're
the way to
gonna
get
have
around
that-
it.
They're gonna have that.
If they have if they have 52, but that would be. I was
I'll be
telling
right back,
if I
guys.
wanted to get there, I would go up to Parkerville Road.
Are you guys gonna head that way at all or no?
I can show you where to go. I know. I mean, I know the area. I've lived there for 63 years. I know
Okay.
every.
You got to go past.
You got to go past Longwood Gardens. You know, right past Kendall. Turn left on Parkerville. Take it to 926. Turn left. Come down the hill to the Carco gas station. Turn right. If 52 is open, but you don't think it is.
I doubt it.
What,
They had that
so I don't know how that guy got in there.
He got in
Unless
there
he was-
before they closed it.
He got in there before they closed it.
So I'm wondering if we can finesse our way in.
I mean, you could. I mean, can you imagine? We could almost walk there if we could park, but I won't do it. Like we could cut through the woods. It would be really dangerous.
Yeah, that's
But I
it.
could get you there, but I don't want to do it. dude.
Yeah, I don't know if I would do that because what if we run into marshals or something walking through?
We were trying to get you to come to our house in the borough. We're sort of on the perimeter. We live right in the borough, but yeah. Doing a great job. by the
Thank
way.
you,
We-
thank
we
you.
love it.
And guys,
Where's Matt?
home. I'm
He's
assuming,
home.
yeah,
He was catching shit out by Andrew Wise' house.
yeah. I'm not sure, guys. If I'm trying to
So
get
that-
update from some law enforcement, but
Tuesday night, my buddy was out here watching for some reason.
I don't know.
The drones fly around with
But yeah, they have it all blocked off right there.
They can't catch that.
It's crazy. They're trying to turn off all the lights so they can use well, they're trying to convince the dude that it's okay to walk around.
as you guys can see, like literally, we have like a party of neighbors, so we're not too concerned about the guy popping out.
With the airplanes, they're flying at, instead of like 1,600 feet.
Let me give you guys a better shot, a little bit.
Scanners.
No, I'm trying to show them that we have like they're like, you guys are safe. Are you safe? You can see the shadows of how many of us are here.
Safe? Yes.
Yeah, we're definitely safe. I mean,
You
look.
have to be an absolute moron to come up here. He's turned
Yeah, if he walks up to us, he has better luck with the marshals, I think. Yeah, so
I mean, is the reward dead or alive?
yeah.
Oh, well then.
Oh, I mean, I think
It's easier to carry a
if
guy
he's
that's-
lunging at us, I would assume. I'm not going to answer that on live just in case he pops out. Again, guys, lethal force is only authorized by law enforcement.
He verbally
Um,
threatened me.
So as you guys can see, look at the shadows of how many of us are now here. It has turned into a manhunt party, and right across the street is Longwood Gardens, and we went into that field, and we showed you guys how wild the scene is. You can lay down in there, and nobody's going to see you at all. Literally, you can probably go a couple of feet in and be fine. We just did comb the cornfield. We did, and we laid down in it. We showed you guys how easy it was to pop down, get up. There's gaps where you can lay down. It's more comfortable likely than a prison cot. So he's living it up right now if he's in a field like that, especially with today's rain. It's a very cool, like he's very cooled off in there. So the heat, whatever heat there was, and straight ahead, look at that. Yeah, see that. So like, it's literally, I'll show you again. There's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of us that are here. And I haven't received any text from law enforcement in a little bit. The last text I received, for those of you guys that are just watching, is that there was no sighting today at Longwood Gardens. The sighting was last night, and it was captured on surveillance.
I definitely cannot speak Portuguese. No, just scream Portuguese.
So we can't get to that location. As you guys just heard from a lot of neighbors, they tried. They tried to go there. Let me make sure I'm not full of ticks or anything, but they tried, and it didn't work. It's shut off. But I'll show you guys the corn again. And if there's no activity here in the next like 20, 30 minutes, we're obviously going to move. I'm waiting to find out more areas. Hong, can you text the group chat, ask him where are they stationed and what's the closest we can get, and then call Jonathan. Just so we can see. You see, neighbors are out and they're looking for this guy. They're tired of relying on. This is exactly what the law enforcement didn't want, but residents are fed up. And at this point, obviously, it's not working with their strategy. So a lot of residents are driving around and taking things into their own hands, and that's legal. I mean, they're not going through the perimeter. If this guy pops out, they're ready. And I'm sure that they're driving around more than just this area. They're driving around the entire region. So at this point, the convicted murderer has
All
a
right,
better
I'm back.
chance of, if he runs into law
Blondie's
enforcement, he's
in the
probably
chat.
safer than
Says
he
he's
will be if
probably
he
in
runs
the
into a lot of.
trees.
No, that's a.
No, I had to
plane. And look how low that plane is, guys.
pop into an opposite stream and just give just say hi to some friends. I was watching their stream and just
No.
said hi to them. What up,
So you guys
Blondie?
can see.
Blondie, they're gonna catch this guy or what?
It's a very for those of you guys that are local, text. How do we call him? So how do we get to where you
It's
are?
probably handed by a stalk of corn.
So I'm asking other YouTubers, and
KLR
I'm also
stream is
asking some reporters. But a lot of the
not as
reporters
good.
that I know are
Mainstream
actually
media
just right
feed
there
sucks.
where those police lights are, where the
We're gonna hang right
sister
here with Nick.
fell.
She says not a chance.
And that is definitely. I mean, the sky is lit up.
By the way, I want to
Whoa.
just recognize
Hey, I
these
thought there
so
was gonna be,
far.
sorry.
Carrie H at
God
$4.99.
was
Thank
gonna
you.
T-bone this guy.
She gave me a $9.99 as well. Jessica with the 10.
So
Dina Jam with the 5. Ali Reza with the 130. And then
yeah.
he came right back
So I
over
have
the top
some
with the
friends over there that are working,
65.
and they
Thank you
say,
so much. Appreciate you.
So guys, we're gonna find another spot in probably like 20 minutes or so. I'll show you the. Hopefully, then I'm gonna get back to charge the phone. Yeah. All right, let's go.
We got some
So
new
we're gonna
members
go
too. We
together.
gave
We've got
away
the
some
new
memberships
dream team
tonight
here going
too.
through,
5 new members.
Oh yeah, field trip. So we're heading in. We're waiting for this guy to pass. You can go.
Come on, people. Gas pedals on the right.
I don't even know who.
See, there's just people out like.
All right, guys. So here we are.
There's
We're
other
literally-
people out like
us
just
two.
scouting the areas
We're
now.
going into
Like,
the
it's like a big
cornfield,
block
legit
party
field
now.
trip,
It's
the
crazy.
definition of one.
Watch out, 5 foot tall Brazilian.
One more time. So let me hit the share button for you guys, so that way, in case people want to hop on.
It's an M. Night Shyamalan movie.
Come out. See, I would love to be a U.S. Marshal. Now that I think about it, this would be fun to walk around all day in this weather.
I feel majestic.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Nick
it's very,
pegging for ticks. Right. I wouldn't be out in that shit.
So while the perimeter is a little further out,
Ticks.
Residents are fed up. And
Yeah, imagine if he did. He falls over. He's like, gets up and starts running.
Safe, which is why they're driving around. They're all
Yeah,
gathered.
Brazilians, of
So
course.
that wood there borders the construction zone on the new entrance to Long.
Okay.
That woods line there borders the ass end of the construction zone.
Okay.
So Conservatory Road is another 500 yards past that wood line.
Okay.
Not even.
Ugh,
Which is the
feel like
edge of
crap.
actual Longwood proper. We're still on Longwood property here, but that's Longwood proper, like fence.
Okay. So it's possible he could have. Is there a fence?
It's a vague fence around some of the stuff.
Okay.
It's mostly just the anti-stupid people fence, so it's not really that hard to go around.
Yeah. And guys, like, well, the lantern's gonna die, so if he pops out, we're gonna have to hit him in the head with it instead of use it as a spotlight. It's very.
I mean, like, again, for people.
Oh, tomorrow's Friday. Tomorrow's payday for me. That's fun.
6 foot tall.
I like when I get
This
paid.
guy's 6 foot. You see?
7 foot, 6.5 foot.
Yeah. So it shows you how easy it is to hide around here.
Excuse me.
I really never realized this is how thick corn is.
Yeah, this is bizarre.
I've lived around it my whole life. I've never been in it.
No time better than now. Looking for a convicted murderer who is on the loose, guys.
8 days. Day 8.
And
Day
this
8. They're gonna get
guy's
ticked,
very
bro.
Ready.
It's a tick fest in there. I wouldn't be going through that shit.
Something. You guys see? And he's 6 foot. So if he's able, like, literally.
Nothing going on
when a car drives
there.
by, you duck.
Nothing going
There you
on in
go.
the
He's
mainstream media feed. We'll hang here. I'm prepared to
There
go
he is,
till
Danelo.
midnight
Just like
tonight.
that. You see how easy it is to hide on this property? It's literally
Midnight.
insane
After
how easy it is.
midnight.
There are drones everywhere.
Let it all go down.
So that he's trying to find where we're streaming from. Probably they've been doing that for a while. So whoever's beeping, we're way far up the road. But you guys can see it's like a party of neighbors looking to figure out what's going on, and they're hoping he pops out. They're ready for him. It would be a godsend for some of these neighbors for him to come out and approach their property, because they know he's in the area. They're remaining vigilant and they're ready to
Jump
do
them.
what they have to do.
No,
with their
I think
families
they're
so they can put an end.
the people that own the property were out there with
that
them, and they're
is
like, "You can go
taken
do whatever
over.
you want." That's
The
actually the property
Chester
owner's
County,
truck is right there with the
Delaware.
lights on.
The state of Delaware, at least the border, and the surrounding areas.
Ronnie thinks he's in the forest.
And again, like, just by going
I gotta
through
get
that,
Blondie on here
if I
sometime.
was like
I
hot,
don't think she'll jump on my
I just
panel
cooled
though.
down a lot. And this goes on for, I mean, acres and acres. And this is just one side.
You won't do it. Blondie won't do it.
Apparently,
And-
boxes,
Blondie won't
reporting
do
that
it.
the scissor lift collapse.
Yeah.
And not the guy.
And another interesting thing somebody just brought up is how we're able to walk through the cornfield nilly-willy, and there's no police.
Okay, who's this coming up here?
And that does show that, I mean, if he is on the run and if he is getting away,
I mean, I would assume that if there's anybody out there looking at thermal or anything like that, they see a group of people here, and they see two idiots over there in the field. They're not going to
with a cell phone, you know.
Nick should have drove
But
around again
again,
tonight.
there are
It's a lot better.
Drones out.
He's driving around.
There are helicopters out. There's an unrelated, well, semi-unrelated accident up the road.
That's an airliner.
But yeah, you guys saw firsthand at least the brush. And if they don't catch them tonight, we'll show you guys some more areas tomorrow. And that's what's interesting is the whoever's in charge of this operation, they're hosting a party tomorrow. Well, not a party. Well, I guess it is sort of a party with coffee and snacks for members of the media at the command center where they want to show off the technology they're using.
Well, it ain't fucking working.
So instead of showing off the technology, I think it's best that they deploy that
Make it
technology
fucking
and not
work.
give him a heads up of what they have. If he does have a cell phone and he sees this,
Right.
that's going to raise a lot of red flags.
It ain't fucking
I have
working.
the text on me. Oh, Hong's got the other phone. But yeah, yeah, thank you. But yeah, guys. So my phone is at 16%. So I'm gonna charge it up in the truck.
Yeah, but JRL's
we
his
go-
feeds
If we go,
sucks. I'll show you his feed right now. It sucks. It's really crappy. That's what he's doing. It's just stagnant, sitting there.
Yeah, I don't know what's happening, but it's like a wait and see approach.
I'm waiting for the SWAT team to come back out.
I can't. sit here.
Or their team, whatever the hell they were.
I'm gonna go back to Nick. I like Nick's feed better.
just in case the police don't respond in time, which they have been responding rather rapidly and rather
I
quickly.
can't watch a blurry
From the
feed.
outset of this, it's not like their response time is too
Boring.
slow.
Yeah, crickets.
But
exactly.
we were able to maneuver through this field, It was nice meeting you.
Nice meeting you too. I mean, it's very sad that people are getting to know this place
For the wrong
for the wrong reasons.
Yeah.
It is a beautiful place.
No, it is, and
Yeah.
hopefully they
Oh,
catch us,
tell her to be
rather
quiet.
soon. Hopefully tonight.
They're reporting,
Yeah.
ma'am. They're the only boots on the ground in the area. The
So,
mainstream
guys,
media is
again, I
not
just
saying
got a
anything.
text from law enforcement. 0 sightings. 0 sightings. So all of the movement right now.
I dropped it for Blondie if she wanted to jump on. You can meet Blondie,
This is what they're
but
doing.
she won't come on. She's too shy. I had to talk her
guys,
into
so
it,
there's
getting
really
on
not
JJ's
much
show last time.
Activity at Longwood or anywhere. All the activity they're seeing, obviously, they're just following up on leads, but there aren't any confirmed
Paralegally
sightings,
blonde.
which is
Better
alarming.
change
The
your
last
name.
confirmed sighting, which you'll hear about either tomorrow or in 2 days from other media networks, is that there was a sighting last night at Longwood Gardens on surveillance. I don't know if it was a hiker's camera
good.
or hunting camera or the garden surveillance, but there was no sighting.
All right, let's jump in with mainstream media real quick. Dude, there's just nothing going on. Nothing there. Let's go back to Nick.
You know that I received a text of a confirmed sighting from law enforcement officials.
Did they say
Yeah, Keith.
I know they said Longwood, but where in Longwood? No information.
Yeah, so
Do they like not want to catch this guy?
Yeah,
well,
right.
They're not
Let's
officially.
tell anybody
So
where we saw the
officially,
body
this
tonight.
is what's interesting. The police officially won't comment about the sighting. I asked them in person, and when I asked them, "Can you confirm last night's sighting?" they said, "We can't talk right now," and they drove off. And that's when we were standing by Longwood Gardens.
I guess
so-
in a way they don't want all the good old boys to show up with shotguns and 4-wheelers and.
But neighbors should be vigilant, even if they don't release the footage right off the bat, they should tell people in that area that he was seen, which they did. They did say he was seen at Longwood, but that was yesterday, not today. So we're going to get ready to gear up and head toward another scene, and you're welcome to join us if you want.
Oh, it looks like Fox 29 is going to go live right now. I'm going to go back to their feed. We'll go back to the mainstream media really quick. Oh, nope, they just cut their feed. So we'll go back to Nick.
10 o'clock.
It depends. So
Oh, they're getting ready for
sometimes
the
we
10
leave and then
o'clock
something
spot.
pops
That's why.
off, so we end up staying. If it's no
No,
matter
I
what,
agree,
we're gonna be
Bella.
streaming, obviously, guys. Probably until 1. We're gonna try to go to Unionville and Lenape. Somebody dropped a pin.
Oh.
Of where
We're gonna go back to mainstream media.
So I'll be trying to maneuver some things and do my report. So, and I'm listening to something in my ear. So
Nick's gonna take a ride here in a
Okay.
second. We'll wait till he gets in his car. Let's see what the new mainstream
So
media.
what I'm doing now is preparing for my report. I'm going to be on in 3 minutes. If you can, if you have a TV in front of you, I'd love for you to go on Fox 29 right now as for this live shot. See the latest because we have Shawnette Wilson, my colleague, who is also working on this story, talking to people at Longwood Gardens who actually came up here to enjoy a day at these famous Longwood Gardens and were evacuated from here. So
Alec Murdaugh.
Give me just a few minutes. Bear with me. Thank you.
Murdaugh,
And I'm
you're
sorry I
joining
have
here.
to keep this camera on because of our broadcast coming up.
I want to see this guy do his broadcast. I love seeing how people get ready to do like live shit. You should see me get ready for a lot like live. I'm all like freaking out. I have anxiety and shit. Then I come on and I'm perfectly fine. Oh no, they cut out the feed. All right, let's go back to Nick.
Anywhere where there's activity.
Yeah, I'm not gonna watch them on TV. I don't have that feed. That's Fox Philadelphia. I won't get that station here.
Let me 10 minutes away. Let me ask if that's true. Just text right here. Do they have him cornered?
So Nick has a law enforcement contact.
So it doesn't take any batteries.
And he's been getting updates
So I'm
from
finding
him.
out about that winery stuff right now, and that's where we're gonna head toward in a couple of minutes. We could charge it. Hey, charge me in the. Oh, really? Oh, that's pretty cool. That's what I mean. Like the neighbors here are very cool, and this guy's wife works for Energizer, so we're gonna have some batteries. The lantern.
That's funny.
And guys, he's not cornered in anywhere. So guys, there are no sightings whatsoever tonight. Law enforcement is bungling around. I put it, no, because what I do is on this phone I'll show text messages from him, like not from the group chat, obviously, but like.
I got you.
You know
okay.
what I mean? But
I was like, what the heck?
yeah, on my actual phone, I changed it on that one.
That's smart.
Yeah. Just in case.
Yeah, they got it going.
Yeah, exactly.
It's
But
political
that's
shit right
real-time
now.
Information from
Fox 5, real-time news.
Literally real-time info from those directly involved. There are no sightings. There is no the activity that people are reporting right now. It's a lot of hype, and
Children
we're
of
not
the
going to jump
Corn.
in on the
You're in
hype.
a pretty boring area, and some escaped murderers around here. You're like, oh my god.
Yeah, exactly.
Everybody go find it.
And a lot of the networks and the obviously they need
Oh,
a story.
hang on. I'm gonna go to.
Just about 4 miles from where Danelo Cavalcante escaped from Chester County Prison 1 week ago. Law enforcement
This is
quickly
Fox 29 Philly live.
this new search perimeter to the west of the previous area, bordered by Route 1, east to Parkersville Road, north to Route 52, Northbrook Road to the west, and south to 926.
We have multiple crews covering this story. We start things off with Chris O'Connell, who's been reporting live on the Fox 29 Facebook and YouTube pages for several hours tonight. Chris, you're still in the search zone. Kennett Square, what's the latest?
Well, certainly a stunning development tonight in the search for Danelo Cavalcante, a new and expanded search zone that now impacts many other neighborhoods in Marlborough Township, Chester County, as well as all of the areas around Longwood Gardens. State police said they had new information to lead them to make these changes tonight. Let me show you right now what I'm looking at. This is the search zone. We are on the western side of the search zone. zone, right at the perimeter. That is, we are on Street Road and Northbrook Road in Kennett Square, just north of Longwood Gardens. Longwood Gardens tonight, the focus of the search area after a trail camera picked up Cavalcante, an image on the Longwood Gardens property. That prompted several responses today, but the latest about 6 p.m. tonight. Law enforcement were here. Tactical units arrived, bloodhounds. They went into the search into the woods. There was mounted units with horses also. And then shortly after that, Longwood Gardens was shut down. Operations, they were closed. They were told guests and employees had to leave. Tenants there who actually live on the property are still being told tonight to shelter in place. And within minutes of that, state police came to us and the media and tell us to get the message out on a new search zone that has expanded. They wanted to get that information out as soon as possible. And inside the search zone right now, we can tell you several neighborhoods with tactical units in the backyard and front yards in a very heavily wooded area. Right now, no confirmed sightings. That may come tomorrow when we see some trail cam footage, but right now, no confirmed sightings tonight. So right now, tactical units in those neighborhoods, search dogs, mounted units once again brought in, and now entirely new neighborhoods are in the search zone as we speak. Let's bring you back out here live to this camera.
Oh, there he is right now.
Many of them are in that zone, establishing a new zone right now, establishing that new perimeter in hopes of capturing Danelo Cavalcante tonight. Let me bring you back out here. We are outside the search zone. The big question tonight is schools. Are the schools in the area? They've been waiting until the morning time to make any cancellations. I think that's going to be the case tomorrow. After guidance with law enforcement, state police, they will tell schools in this area whether they're open or not. But that new perimeter, and I just want to, it's very important. Map, I don't know if we could put that map back up, but here's the new perimeter quickly. North is the Lenape Unionville Road. To the west, it is Northbrook Road and also North Walnut Road. To the west, Kennett Square. To the south, it is Route 1, Baltimore Pike. And then to the east, it is Parkersville Road. So we have a new search area on the search for Danelo Cavalcante. We will keep on this. We're on the live stream. We'll be here through the night. But right now, the search continues, guys.
All right, Chris, and you're on the live stream. You'll be on it right now. I know a lot of people are watching.
Out of Philadelphia.
Okay. Chris O'Connell, thank you very much, and thank you for your reporting on this. I know a lot of people have been counting on you for the latest information. Let's get to Shawnette now, and you spoke to someone who evacuated from Longwood Gardens tonight.
Yeah, so Jason, I talked to a man who drove here today from Maryland. He thought he was good to go to come today, but was totally caught off guard when his visit here was cut short. That,
I have no pants on.
Came as a
I do
result
all my
of that
streams in my boxer
sighting
shorts.
of Danelo Cavalcante.
I ain't standing
when
up.
that came in, that was around noon today, that he was back in the area of Longwood
I'd
Gardens.
stand up for
reported
$500
at the beginning
chat.
of the week, this video from a trail surveillance camera captured the escapee walking through the gardens grounds. Now, again, that was Monday night. Back to today, once the search moved east toward Creek Road and Longwood announced it was able to open to the public again, I'm told a small number of people showed up, including a man I met at Wawa late tonight near Longwood Gardens. He said he was quickly escorted off the property by police after the report of that noon sighting.
Choppers.
It's just like a normal day, except there was not many people. And then all of a sudden it started raining. I went to get something to eat.
Freddie looks like a
next
nice
thing you know,
guy.
The police were surrounded. You got to leave right now. Everybody evacuate. The alarm started going off. It was rather freaky.
And you came from Ocean City.
Freddie's
now.
a character.
All the way 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
So what do you do now?
Drive home. I'm getting a cup of coffee and hitting the highway. Put that thing on cruise control and go.
That guy's awesome.
All right, no choice there. Of course, the public interest in all of this heightens each day that this search continues. We were actually, again, at that Wawa. It's on Baltimore Pike, and we would occasionally hear police cars drive by with their sirens going. People working at the Wawa, Jason, would kind of go to the window and look out. Everybody just interested second by second at the latest development. So again, people very interested in this as again the search goes into or is in day 8.
I love people.
Almost reaching day 9 here, Shawnette. Thank you. And our reporters staying safe inside their vehicles tonight due to the severe storms rolling on through.
Yeah, we see Greg Hallam back there. Tell him we said hello.
Yeah.
Be safe.
So we have some good news to bring you tonight in the search here. Pennsylvania State Police say that K-9 officer Loki, who suffered a heat-related illness yesterday during the manhunt, has been discharged from veterinary care and is doing well. We're told he's expected to make a full recovery and return to duty sometime next week.
So we mentioned Chris is live, and we'll talk to him in just a moment, but we're posting live updates as this is happening by the minute on fox29.com, our Fox 29 app, and our social pages as well. And so thousands of you have been tuning into this right here. This is Chris O'Connell's live stream on Facebook. So it's our Fox 29 Facebook and our Fox 29
he was awesome.
YouTube
He was half
pages,
naked.
bringing you an on-the-ground view of the search.
Put
And
that
Chris is
thing in cruise
narrating
control
as he
and go.
goes. So as soon as the minute he learns something, you are finding out. So you can tune in again on YouTube and on our Facebook page.
And now
Freddie's
to
a
our
legend.
weather alert tracking gusty storms on top
All right, I'm gonna
of this
drop the feed
dangerous
here.
heat.
We're done there. Put that thing in cruise control and go. That was dope. Oh, we got a new member. Thank you so much. Welcome to Rookie Detective. We got a new member. A new member. Thank you.
Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, exactly. And that's what I
know.
got from that.
I wish I could go back.
Okay,
I
so
can go back and
literally-
because I have it on record.
Did you text me that
I'm gonna
alert?
do that. Put that
Maddie,
thing on
do
cruise
you have my
control and
number?
go.
Well, good luck getting down there.
That was great.
Thank you, and stay safe. And obviously, if you see anything, guys, it was nice meeting you.
Yeah.
Thanks so much.
Hey, no problem. Good luck. Hopefully you can find a good spot.
Thank you. I'm sure we'll somehow wind up in the middle of something.
Nothing going
I'm
on
sure
where
we'll be back
JLR
tomorrow.
is. Excuse me.
Nice
Oh
to
my
meet
god,
you
I'm
all.
so sick.
And if you guys see anything, do you need a ride back to home?
Yeah. If you could, that'd be
Yeah,
awesome.
yeah, we'll give you a ride. Yeah, we'll give you a ride home. We're gonna give him a ride home before we head. You're gonna have to go when it's still
Get to the chopper!
that side over there. I'm gonna move the seat up. We're gonna do some.
We're only going. Oh, I guess I really can't do that.
Yeah, exactly. All right, guys.
He said he
So
drove
what we're gonna
3
do now
hours,
is
too.
Head to a better location, and we're gonna drop a local off up the street who's been hanging out.
Steven! I got you, homie!
Oh wait,
We'll throw
let's do this. We got a commercial break. A TBG commercial break. Someone that owes a lot of money, I probably wouldn't be flying all over the country. I'd probably start figuring out how I'm going to pay people back.
Well, that's why you're sitting there behind a YouTube channel and not $5 million in debt.
I've got no clue.
That guy roasted himself.
I would. So this is schoolhouse in front of us. So I would turn left down schoolhouse, hit 926.
Okay.
Two, I'm confident enough that I'm always going to make money in something. If I gave up if I never sold another watch tomorrow, I can start selling paper cups, plastic cups, and I'll do good at it.
And I'll do good.
You gotta go that direction somewhat.
Immediately lock all doors east and west of Longwood. Something along those lines is what somebody
He
is
roasted
saying,
himself.
was
That's
sent
why
out
he's sitting on a YouTube channel. I'm
just
sitting
now.
here 5 million dead. Oh, Nick, come on, buddy. You got to drive and do something here. All right, mainstream media back. Let's cut over there real quick.
Oh, I'm sorry. How about now?
Let's see what they got to say.
Okay, who is...
Wait, we're going to hear this guy arguing with...
What's your name? I'm sorry.
This is great.
Correll. Thank you, Correll.
This is great. I don't think he thinks the camera's on. Imagine he's like,
yeah. I'm flying by the seat of my pants out here.
Alec Murray. This is great. Imagine he was like, you fucking... The producer's yelling at him, you motherfucker. He doesn't know the camera's on. Man, he's a nervous Nelly, huh? This is great. Oh. He's a nervous Nelly. And we're live with Alec Murdoch. Hot mic, yeah, hot mic. This is great. I gotta stay here. He's like, we got a caller on the phone. He's waiting to come back live. I think he's waiting to come back.
Well, Carl, first of all, it is day number 8 of this search, and a major development tonight in the search for Danelo Cavalcante when search crews and Pennsylvania State Police have now expanded their search zone, and it is a considerable search change to the west that is now making up entirely different neighborhoods and entirely different townships. The focus tonight is on the famous Longwood Gardens area. It's a famous gardens, huge place where people come and gather and look at plants and flowers. Very popular place. A trail camera picked up Cavalcante, an image along the Longwood Gardens property. That prompted a huge response tonight. And when we were here, when tactical units arrived, they went into the woods with mounted patrol horses. They went on with bloodhound dogs, tactical units, and night vision goggles in heavily wooded areas. And shortly after the Longwood Gardens shut down, they told employees and guests to leave. They told tenants to shelter in place. Within minutes, the state police came to us, asking us to get out the word that there is a new search area. And this is based on some information they had on that trail camera. They kind of pinpointed him. They think where he was. So this was some sort of confirmed sighting of him later on in the day that made them expand this search zone. So as far as residents are concerned, very anxious, nerve-wracking. It is now day 8, going on day 9 of an escaped convict. 34-year-old Danelo Cavalcante, escaped murderer. He was convicted of murdering his ex-girlfriend just a week before his escape, and he escaped from prison. Also, he's wanted in Brazil, in his native Brazil, for another murder. So this is a dangerous man, has been out now on the lam for now going on 9 days. He is still on the loose tonight, and neighborhoods are very nervous tonight.
Who's he talking to? He's staring just into your soul. Blink if you need help. Blink if you need help. Blink if you need help.
Well, keep in mind, he's a small man in a very heavily wooded area. These aren't open fields. There are a lot of creeks. There are a lot of places to hide, and he's moving around. So I think that law enforcement thought he would be apprehended by now. Early on in this search, they said they were going to squeeze him out. They were confident that they believe he was getting desperate. Well, now it looks like that Danelo Cavalcante has the upper hand now 9 days later, with hundreds and hundreds of law enforcement technology on their side. But Danelo Cavalcante still remains on the loose tonight. Yeah, thanks for bringing that up. Just about a half hour ago, some lightning came into the area. So actually, I don't know if I showed you here. This is where we're at right now. This is one of the western edge of the search zone. This is a neighborhood that was basically...
All right, we're just getting a repeat. We're going to go back to Nick. Nick's actually driving now. Let's see what he's up to. Oh, all right. Let's go back to Alec Murdoch. Staring into your soul. Blink. He doesn't realize the camera's on. This is dope. He's not.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Let's see what he says.
Okay. Thanks. I'm back, guys, on the live feed. If you can hear me, okay, great. I am going to have to do another live report here in a minute for Fox 29. How's the lightning?
We
should probably actually go live outside.
Okay.
The
Well,
lightning's been a lot further.
Where's the phone to? It's like a bat phone. Oh man, we're getting the interesting stuff tonight.
yes, I did go live to relax. Yes, that's funny.
This guy doesn't realize the camera's on. Imagine he started picking his nose. He's like, eh.
Chris is asking, what time was the actual sighting? We do know there were trail cameras that captured him. We don't know when the trail camera captured that, and we're not 100% sure how difference in time between that picture was taken and when it was released. So I don't have that. But I do know the reported sighting happened here about, let's say, about 6 o'clock, maybe right before 6 o'clock.
Yeah, man, just like, oh, they cut his, they finally figured it out and went to the live feed.
Can you?
This is great. Pull it up, Chris.
Thanks, everybody, for asking how we're doing.
Yeah, he turned to the mic. I'll be eating a sandwich.
We're doing good.
He's eating a sandwich.
I could use some coffee.
This is the greatest thing. I don't mean to laugh with the situation, but this is so good. This guy's awesome. He's smashing down a hoagie. He's eating. Listen. You can hear him eating.
Did someone ask if Bortak is here? I don't think they ever came. I'm not sure that was ever confirmed. I heard the same thing. The best thing of the day. Is there static in my mic? I'm sorry.
Oh, no, I know. It's just funny. It's just super funny. All right, let me go back to Nick, see what we got going on over there. Let's go back to Nick's feed. Does my mic sound better? Is it louder? I actually haven't taken any medication today. I'm good. Does that sound better? I turned it up a little bit.
Let me see if I can. No, that they're going.
All right, I'll be right back.
Going,
I'll be right back. Mods, handle the chat.
But for those of you that are just getting on, there are no sightings tonight at all. Is it better now without the AirPods in? Left at the traffic circle. Okay, so I'll keep them off for now. So that was a cool experience going through the cornfield. I wouldn't have done it had it not been for residents in the area also going in with us. It showed it showed a lot of like it gave a good perspective of how the guy can hide. This guy says left at the traffic circle, past the school on the right. Oh, that's the fire department. Okay. So is this the elementary school? No. So he's on Northbrook Road. Yeah, guys, can somebody that has my number or that has Hong's number drop a pin as to where he is? Jesus, the phone's blowing up with stuff. Let me see. Did any? I mean, I'm checking to see if any of the people that are texting. I'm sending out some texts, guys. One of the residents lives near the location actually that we're trying to go to, so he might be able to help us out. Jesus, stupid bugs. A little bit. Oh, sorry. A moth or something hit me in the forehead, and I don't like bugs. Okay, so we are going to try to go to that area that you guys keep mentioning. I have somebody that's going to drop a pin. No, so a neighbor that lives near the fire department is going to drop a pin for us. So it's going to be in nearby here. I'm waiting real quick for him to drop that pin for us to go by. I'm sending some information to the locals. I'm responding to some texts from residents. And guys, an update: there are no sightings. The activity right now is just exactly what they planned yesterday. Um, we are going to the location, but keep in mind those planes and those helicopters that are flying. There's a lot of hype and on social media about what they're doing and about a sighting and whatnot. That's false. They're just doing what we said they were going to do. They are here and they are working hard. They said last night today's going to be a hard day, and I guess that meant also into the night. So what they're doing is they didn't expect to find the camera. The find the suspect, the killer, on camera again. Again, so I'm not from the area. None of us are. But we're heading toward one of the pins that somebody sent us, and then we're going to go to the next one, which I'm waiting for, which is at Northbrook and Lenape and Unionville. That sounds like three different roads. I'm going to let a local figure that out. But
I had some chips. Probably not the best thing. I've been stress eating like a motherfucker lately. All the weight that I like cut off, I'm like slowly putting it back on. I need to get my shit under control again. Like I'm a very disciplined eater. And then like when I go off the rails, if I'm stress eating, it's fucking bad. I get crazy. I just start eating the worst shit. We'll hang here for a little bit. Cop is question JLR.
Yeah. But I don't think people are angry at like law enforcement for, hey, how did you guys let this guy go away? I don't really see a lot of that. I think people sometimes want communication.
I stress eat like a
what's
mofo.
going on and what's the latest. Yeah. I'm a little dangerous spot right here, kind of. But the cars have been coming.
I'm not going to rewind the stream.
Yeah,
I just want to keep playing.
I'm not going to be here that much longer though. But I'm just waiting for you guys to pull this dude out in cuffs because I'm going to get the Pulitzer Prize award. If I'm here live streaming and you guys have him in handcuffs, pulling him out. That's kind of like what I'm waiting for. Whatever. Like, what is this your job? Just to perch out here?
Yeah. So that post right there, that car is mine, and so I can see the car down from me.
Yeah.
Right there, and then I can see this car right there.
So like it's like each eyesight.
Yes. Yeah. Eyesight is how we set it up.
Do you know?
So how are you doing?
Excuse me.
How are you doing? Like your morale good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You're not like pissed off because this is dragging on or anything?
No, they're taking care of us.
They're taking care of us.
We're good.
Yeah, overtime, right?
Yeah, it's overtime.
Overtime, right?
There's some guys out here on straight time, but yeah, I'm on overtime.
So Nick is my other business partner. He's out in the field doing live streams too. He's been out here, but he's been saying that a lot of your officers' families have been watching the live feeds because they're just concerned about your own family. I'm not saying yours, but other officers' families have been watching because they just want to know like, hey, how's it going and everything.
Fair. Yeah, no, that's fair.
Because you got some wackadoodle out there.
I think we don't share a lot with them.
Yeah. So you don't?
Yeah. So that.
Yeah. Our people in our feed are telling you to be safe.
Yeah, everyone's saying be safe.
Yes.
Be safe.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Everybody's concerned about you guys.
Yeah, we appreciate their support and everything. The community's been great. They've called in tons of tips.
Yeah.
So what do you think? Do you think he's following the creek beds?
I have no idea.
He ain't gonna say anything.
I mean, that would give him water. That would give him food.
Yeah.
Seems like all these sightings seem like they always happen around creek beds, believe it or not.
Is that what it's been? I don't know.
Yeah, it's been mostly around like the Brandywine Creek, Harvey's Run,
Bennett's Run.
Yeah, I don't.
Longwood Gardens.
Are you from around here or you come from Harrisburg?
I come from the Harrisburg
area. Yeah, so most of you guys are from Harrisburg, right?
I was just in City Island last weekend for the City Island. For Capona.
Nice.
Yeah.
They do stuff on City Island every weekend. They got something going on.
Yeah, I like that little bar down at the end of the island. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, they always have something.
I like Harrisburg. It's got its bad elements, but you know what? It's a beautiful city, man.
It is a beautiful city. Yeah.
Well,
a lot of history.
We got a tank coming in.
Is this an APV?
I don't know. Garbage truck, maybe.
So are those cars not allowed to go past there? Or
it's a fire truck, JR.
So this road's not closed.
Not closed.
It's not closed. So it's
got a fire truck.
Certain roads are closed, but not this.
Oh, we're talking to a corporal.
Yeah, because like
Yes, sir.
No, they haven't caught him yet. Nick's still driving.
Isn't that cool, officer?
Stay with JLR for a little bit.
All of them.
I'm prepared to go till midnight tonight.
All of them.
He just came over and just started chatting with us.
Right.
I know people have to come and go. It's not a problem.
Johnny does sound like Sean Penn. Love it.
Hey, man. That guy just sounds like a cigarette.
Somebody sent a super chat.
Or did they? Yeah, don't see them all come in. So I appreciate everyone with the support.
Pay attention.
Oh,
officer.
wow.
Just kidding. Just kidding.
Were you involved
All
with the
right.
search of the last one out there in
Wow,
Warren
that's
County?
intense.
No.
Thank you for letting us know that.
They kind of seem like it's kind of regionalized.
Wow.
Okay.
They use
That's very intense.
Yeah.
for that.
I get another hour and a half.
Seems like
I'm gonna hang for an hour and a half.
And that's not completely true.
I am here and I am hanging.
We were a little too far away from that one.
So a lot of people ask, like they say, and they appreciate, any help. But they're like, how come it's not more local help? And like you guys come from Harrisburg and everything. That's not necessarily familiar with the area, opposed to like locals.
Yeah, I don't know.
You know what I mean? That know this by the back of their hand.
That would be a great question to ask them tomorrow.
You know what I mean? Because like,
yeah. No,
I think this officer doesn't want anything to do with this conversation.
But yeah, I don't know. It might be a resource thing. It might be a
more experience.
I believe this is PSP's coverage area, right?
Embryville.
Yeah, I believe so. Maybe that might be part of it.
Yeah,
Hey, this is PSP Embryville's coverage area, so that might be part of it.
I think all PSP is part of Pennsylvania, though, isn't it?
True. But specifically, like locals cover certain areas.
Like the different areas in the
exactly.
different districts,
and I
right?
This specific area is PSP specifically. I don't think there's locals involved.
Right. Most of these little townships are all PSP now. They got rid of all the local.
Right. Yeah.
I mean, I do know they have Chester County Sheriff here, though.
Yep. Yeah. The sheriff's definitely been out here.
Oh, the sheriff has been out here.
Yes. Yeah. They were. So I was out here last night, and they had.
Sounds a little too now.
I saw at least.
I saw
them
tonight.
at least at 2 different spots. But yeah, I know they've been out.
Yeah. So the sheriff directly has been out here, huh?
I don't know if the sheriff.
Oh, the deputies.
Yeah, the deputies have been out.
Yeah, there was one of the cars that came when we first got here was a sheriff.
Oh, okay.
Sheriff Shefton, and it went to the right.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Yeah, went that way.
Yep. Yeah, they've been out.
I've seen all types of different township police too, like different names that weren't really. This is not really their jurisdiction. I guess they're just coming to volunteer.
Right.
He's talking about
what we're hearing is, and they also said at the press conferences, I think they're going to allocate. They're bringing in more resources. You know, they're upping it a little bit. So they're going to bring
Chris,
more manpower
the guy from Pennsylvania,
from agencies,
Philly.
Whatnot. I mean, are you
Philly 29? Is that what
you guys prepared to be out here for like a month?
I don't know. That would be a great question.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know.
Is that the guy
I
from
know my
Fox
shift
29?
tonight, and that's about.
So you cool? You like come out and just stretch?
Oh,
he's
not.
Yeah. So, and I was walking over there. This was the first time.
Let's go over there.
Really, actually, I want to show you. I'm gonna punch this up, and I hate punching this up because the camera stinks in here. But there's a fixed wing aircraft. And that's a plane, single engine plane. Inside it, there's, I'm sure, some surveillance technology.
He's talking about the people in the chat.
So
that's great. He called them knuckleheads.
See that? Okay.
He said knuckleheads. I want to hear him say knuckleheads.
All right, come back, guys.
He's very nervous. He's a nervous Nelly. Wow, he is a nervous guy. He's very nervous.
Yeah, so I guess the latest, I don't know if I told you.
He's great, though.
2 people within the new search zone got reverse 911. One was a call, one was an email, or maybe a text alert telling people that they are in the search zone. Be vigilant, be careful. I'm trying to get a copy of what it is, but it's what's been happening recently on a regular basis are these updates from Chester County Emergency Management telling people in the zone to keep vigilant, say something, see something, say something.
You say knuckleheads?
Yeah, I'm just reading.
Oh no. He's gonna say something. Oh no.
All right, sorry. Let me punch up another camera. I'll take some questions if anyone has any.
Oh no.
Let me get my Facebook call too. How do you deal with all these knuckleheads in the chat and remain? Honestly, chat's a chat. It's cool. I'm glad. That's actually keeping me entertained. What does bother me about the chat is when people are saying he was captured.
Knuckleheads.
That's, he hasn't been.
This guy's awesome. All right, let's get back to the live feed.
Meant for everyone to hear, meaning everyone on the system, on the law enforcement. So if there is a sighting, per se, and they want an immediate response, they will broadcast that, send a unit to there to get the fastest response. Then
knuckleheads
there are other scanner channels
I want to
you're
get
talking
that one.
about. They're
like,
encrypted
what did he say?
channels. You can
I slap it in
get
the
them. Just
cruise control and just
like
go.
you have to buy the scanner. They're encrypted channels that they are talking like an operational type thing. So the guys in the field talking with them one-on-one together, the actual state police operation, those are encrypted channels. So the world can't hear everything. So in essence, like if you hear a 911 call, they'll dispatch someone, you'll hear that. But then once the operation gets going, they'll go to an encrypted channel so you won't hear the conversation. I hope that explains it, and I hope it's right, but I'm pretty sure that that's right. We do hear a lot of the scanners. We don't hear them all.
All right.
The scanner, the app. Yeah,
Let's do this real quick. We'll go back to the Wawa guy. Let's listen to this guy real quick. Let's go back to this. Hang on. Where is it? All right, ready? I'm gonna play this.
Police after the report of that noon sighting.
Choppers.
It's just like a normal day, except there was not many people. And then all of a sudden started raining. I went to get something to eat.
Freddie looks like a
next
nice
thing you know,
guy.
The police were surrounded. You got to leave right now. Everybody evacuate. The alarm started going off. It was rather freaky.
And you came from Ocean City.
Freddie's a character.
All the way 3 hours, 3.5 hours.
So what do you do now?
Drive home. Get a cup of coffee and hit the highway. Put that thing on cruise control and go.
All right, no choice there, of course.
Oh, Freddie, I love it. Freddie's a good guy. He says, put that thing in cruise control and go. All right, we're not doing anything here. We'll go back to Nick. Oh boy, what a night, huh? I don't think anything's gonna happen to me.
And neighbors all have.
But I'm committed. I'm committed to midnight. I said midnight.
Dark.
Put it in cruise control and go.
If it's not
Get a
lit
cup
up,
of coffee.
and for those
Put it in
of you
cruise
that aren't
control
from
and go.
around here, there's not street lights on any of these streets, except somehow
he did have his nips out.
No lights on.
Oh shit, that's great. Good stuff. Only on LTL, babe. Oh man, I'm so sick.
I haven't seen them.
Nick's fucking driving around, just driving around.
That's a neighbor. So it's dark. How are you? It's a very dark area, but that's how Chester County, at least rural Chester County, right? If not, the second one should be, I mean, I'm receiving a lot of texts from a lot of neighbors that are trying to help guide us in the right direction. I mean, they basically deployed anything and everything. I don't have any information as to if they're gonna.
Oh, excuse
law
me.
enforcement.
He's probably over where JLR is right now. I think he was making his way that way.
We can go by them though. No, we're not pulling in anymore. Yeah, we can go straight. And if you see, is this where? Are those unmarked or is that the media?
Yeah, he just came into JLR's feed.
Because the one guy's got a camera on.
Yeah, he just drove by JLR's feed.
So we can't go any further, I don't think.
He's right there where JLR is right now. I wish I could split the screen. You could see you could see his truck drive by. He's right there. I'm gonna go to JLR's feed real quick. I'll show you. He's literally right up where that cop car was up the street. Nick's right here with the hazards on. That's hilarious. Oh, they're gonna let him pass. So Nick's gonna keep driving right past that. That was hilarious.
Okay, so we're gonna keep going straight. I'm trying to figure out. We're gonna go to somewhere we can.
And JLR, and JLR is just going. That looked like Nick's truck. Wait.
We're probably gonna get both sides here.
7 drones. We're told we got the drone guy behind us. We thought that was the Fed. He's actually the drone guy.
Here he comes now.
He got 7 drones up in the sky.
Correct. This looks like a police car. The light. Yeah, so a little topper on there. Yeah, that looks like state clear.
Yep. State trooper.
Yeah, he read some of my chat the other night too, Blondie.
That's them Hawkeye.
That's awesome.
This is the way they say it.
Yeah, they honked.
There goes the B-12 right there. That's the B-12 that's flying with the infrareds and the laser beams.
He read mine the other night. I put some questions in there. He was reading mine.
Really?
And they believe you.
All right, Nick's coming up on another.
Somebody's calling. Let me find out.
I think JLR is calling him right now.
Hey, hold on. 1 second. Don't say much because I have you on speaker. Give me a second, guys. I have to turn off car. All right. Well, you're still going to be on speaker. I'm sorry. I can't turn it off. So, what's up? Yeah.
Oh, hang on.
Where is he? So he was back there at that thing? So we have to go back. That was him, I think. So, okay, can you send me that pin again?
Just turn around, bro. Just turn back around. The road, the roadblock, dude.
Okay, I'm gonna. All right, sounds good. We're gonna pull over and put that in. Pull over right here. All right, sounds good. Thank you.
We'll stay with Nick for a little while. That's funny.
So
Hey,
we're going to head to another pin and see if it's the right one.
If you haven't already,
We're
please
trying to
smash
go
the
to,
like button. I want to try to get this to 100
I
likes.
think it's like Red Line Road.
100 likes will start getting this
Folly
stream
Hill
out further in the
It's-
algorithm.
There's a lot of people telling us to go to a certain area, but it's confusing. So we're going to go to this pin that takes us to Red Line Road and Lenape Unionville Road. We could turn off the hazards now. Because everybody's saying that there's something to see there. And this guy's got a spotlight out at his house. Smart guy. Neighbors do have their homes lit up, which is good. And I guess this is like typical activity for the past 7 days. You guys have been with us watching the activity go from 0 to 100 out of nowhere, and then it dies down and then it goes again. Now, the activity we saw earlier, I believe that wasn't for a sighting at Longwood. That was for surveillance from last night, which is a sighting. He was seen there, but not today. He was seen there last night, sometime overnight, and they learned about it today, and they responded to the area heavily, and they evacuated. So I'm assuming maybe they think he's going back and forth from a certain location.
Could be.
Does this help when I put it on?
Could be.
All right, guys. So we're gonna head to this spot, and I think we're on point now. Finally, and we're in a car, and we're having problems finding locations. So, if this guy's on the run on foot without GPS, I mean, he's definitely lost and confused. The GPS is confused a lot of times. For example, I'm not sure if officers have GPS, but they couldn't find 1217 Fairville yesterday, and they were asking us for directions, and I'm assuming it's because the GPS doesn't list it, or it does list it, but it's not the correct spot. So when we pull back up, where you see those dark cars, let's pull up there. Obviously, if there's a trooper, we'll ask them just to make sure. Another shelter in place has been issued. So that's like what? I haven't kept count, but that must be the 5th one for. So they're really sheltering in place all over the area. That they're not. All right, guys, I'm gonna play you.
Where'd he go? Oh boy. The feeds.
A message from Pennsylvania State. Get ready. This is from the Pennsylvania State Police.
The manhunt of escaped convict Danelo Cavalcante has focused in the immediate area to the north, east, and west of Longwood Gardens in Pocopson, Pennsbury, East Marlboro, and Kennett Townships. Residents in this area are asked to please lock all external doors and vehicles and remain vigilant. Review your surveillance cameras and contact police if you observe anything suspicious. If you see this individual, do not approach him. Call 911 immediately. Please call with immediately. Please call 717-562-2987 with general tips and information. Press 1 to confirm.
So you guys heard that. I'm going to also post it up on Twitter.
The Twitter.
For others to hear it as well. So yeah, so we're at okay, we're here. So let's see if we can pull up right up. Is this? Yeah, right here. Turn off your lights. All right, guys, we're here in the general area. I'm gonna hop out for you, but
all right.
Let's see.
Please make sure to smash the like button, please. We want to get to 100 likes. That'll be great. If you're new into the chat.
Give me a second, guys, and we're gonna get out. You want to just show the street real quick?
I think he's there with JLR. He is. 2 streams become 1. Oh, Jesus. Don't cross the streams. That's definitely right where JLR is. Don't cross the streams. Ghostbusters. Don't cross the streams.
Get to the chopper!
Did we get to 100? Nice. Nice. Nice.
I got you, homie.
Pew, pew, pew. Oh. Let's go back to mainstream media. Let's see. They're on the run. They're on the run. Chris is on the run. Chris is on the run, guys and ladies. Turn the mic on, damn it. Yeah, there's not much going on in those fields.
All right, guys, I am back live. I know you didn't have any sound. You do now, hopefully. And holy hell, should we give everyone a update on why I turned the microphone down? I can't have live sound up all the time, so I try to go up and down. So so what we have done, we saw the perimeter move. So we got on the road, and we're going to take you closer into the search zone now. We are now in the search zone. And maybe we pull over here.
Into their driveway?
Yeah. Or on the grass.
We can
or
pull back where we were before.
Yeah.
Unless if this cop's coming over to talk to me. Nope, he's going the other way.
No. Okay. All right, guys. We just moved a little bit. Street Road and Doe Run.
Yeah,
okay.
We're back to where we were.
Street Road and Doe Run.
What the hell? What the hell? Imagine if he popped out. He's like, here I am, guys. I'm like, hello. Just pops out of the woods. He's meeting up with Jan on Nick too. I don't think so. There's not much going on JOL and Nick's stream right now, so we'll stay here for a minute to see what's going on. Right? That'd be crazy, right? Peekaboo. He's like,
I'm not sure if it lost ISB or not.
I still have it.
You do?
Yeah. You might have unplugged yourself. Where's your box?
This is great. He is a nervous Nelly, huh? Chris is a nervous guy. Very stressed.
Do you need my box?
Yes.
He's gonna be like, give it to me, goddammit. He's a nervous Nelly.
Thanks.
Oh, Chris. We love you, Chris. Good reporting.
Which one?
You can hear the producer in his ear talking.
Doe Run. Street Road and Doe Run.
Yes.
Yeah, it's edgy from last night's Bender. Producer's like, clean your windshield, damn it. Oh, more police activity. Oh wow, what the hell is that? It's like an SUV or something that just drove by. Oh, he's like, bruh. What are those vehicles? Tactical vehicles?
Say again. I got it.
This is legendary. He is a nervous Nelly.
What?
They're coming over. How soon are we up?
He put his glasses and took them off. Oh no! Boo! Boo! All right, we'll go back to. We'll go to Nick. Wait till Fox feed comes back. What's Nick up to?
In front of him, like if he runs towards the tactical team that's in the woods. So like this is what they're doing now, and
I'm gonna wait for the Fox feed to come back.
as you can see, like
Be right
the
back.
whole street is full of state troopers. I don't know if it's clear. I might have to stay here. There's nothing new. This is Hong, by the way. There's nothing new. There hasn't been any sightings, or our sources haven't been said anything yet. And I'm gonna walk down some more and let you guys see if there is anything here.
So right now there is a heavy police presence within this new search zone. Tactical SWAT gear. There are also fixed-wing aircraft in the air searching right now. It was after 6 o'clock tonight when a trail cam picked up the image of Cavalcante along the Longwood Gardens property, and that prompted another huge response. That also prompted, with some new information, state police extended the entire search area and really changed it to where it is now on the western border of Longwood Gardens. And if we can maybe, I don't know if we can bring up that map once again, the map where we're talking about of this new search area. It's Route 1 from North Walnut Street and Northbrook Road. That is the western edge. North Walnut east to Parkersville Road. The eastern borders Parkersville Road. To the north, Lenape Unionville Road, and to the west, to Northbrook Road south to 926. So this is a new perimeter. As we actually just kind of pulled over here, we are inside the search zone, and I just want to kind of show you what they're dealing with. Can we put lights on out there? Let me. This is just a heavy brush. This is what search crews are dealing with. That's the kind of terrain, and you just saw some lightning in the area. So we are having some storms that may affect the search right now. You see some more flashing lights up there. But once again, this is another sleepless nights for many people here in this area, not just in this immediate area, but also the new search zone. People over the last few hours in Upper Marlboro Township and other places, Pennsbury Township, found out they are now new neighbors in a new search zone, as now we are going on day number 9 when we start tomorrow of the search for Danelo Cavalcante. Yeah, we're just west of the border of Longwood Gardens. We're almost on the Longwood Gardens property. So Northbrook, but that is really the center. If you look at Longwood Gardens, that is the center of the search right now. No, I'm not saying all of them, but a lot of them are no longer there. There's some that overlap this search zone, but there are some communities just around the Brandywine Creek, around Creek Road area, around the Chandler Road area. Those people have now been taken out of the search zone. But as we've been seeing, it could change at any time.
Yeah, they're going to deploy the new technology now. Hey, by the way, excellent reporting. Chris from Fox 2029, Nick the Hat, and now JLR out there on the out there in the thick of it, and hopefully someday I'll be able to do this alongside, with these guys. But excellent report.
All right, we're back.
I mean, I can only imagine the millions and millions of dollars this is going to
No, we're
cost
still
at the end of everything.
What do you want to tell the viewers, Aaron?
Are we still staying in the search area, or are we?
I think we'll head to
One of the cars?
Yeah.
Okay.
So, okay. So it's 11:06. Jessica, you asked when I'm going to sleep. I don't know when I'll be going to sleep, but my work day may be over. So what happens now? Yes, shout out to Aaron. Everyone's giving you a shout out. I can't bring Alex Holly on the road with me. I appreciate everyone who's given us shout outs. We thank you for joining us.
Is Chris giving up? Chris is mailing it in.
As again, guys, what you're seeing here on the left on Street Road, we are not even in the official search zone, but you see state troopers along the side of the roads at I don't know, every so often. Looks like you saw one on the left. You see one here on the right. We are going west on Street Road right now, towards like the Kennett Square area. Get used to this if you're living in this area. If you're in the new search zone, get used to police in your area, maybe in your backyard.
Every time Chris says search zone, you need to take a drink. There's nothing going on.
I'm not headed to the Kennett Square Inn. I'll be going home. I really thought by this time we would have this thing wrapped up by now. Interesting assignment I do have for tomorrow. I'm not going to be on the air tomorrow night. So I don't know if I'll be doing the stream tomorrow, but maybe during the day I can stream. Actually, maybe not. We'll see. The reason being, I'm doing a morning assignment tomorrow, and I will be touring the command center for this search, the Pennsylvania State Police Command Center, where all of the law enforcement and search parties, horses, helicopters, that's where all they're stationed. They're stationed at the Unionville Community Center at a fire station there, and it's just a huge operation. So the media has been invited after some requests to see that. Oh, my soft pretzel almost dropped. So I'm gonna go tomorrow for a tour of that early tomorrow morning. Hopefully we get some results. But I have been talking, someone says the cops are not happy. I don't know what you mean, but I can tell you they're not happy that he's still out there. Really, they thought he'd be captured by now. I think residents thought he'd be captured by now.
This is a rock star. Buy that man a pretzel.
So where we're going now, we're outside of the search zone. We're actually headed back to Baltimore Pike. We'll go kind of through the southern part of the search zone. We'll see what's happening there, see if there's any more calls or
drop this hot box.
Reported sightings.
Like, I'm out of here, bruh.
But it has been a busy few hours.
Listen, I can't believe with all of the troopers that have been out there, all of the manpower that's been out there, all of this technology that's been out there, they're literally just chasing around in one little area. Like, it seems like they're just circling, that they haven't gotten this guy yet. It's actually starting to kind of frustrate me now. And all I'm doing is just watching and reporting live streams for you guys. But this is nuts. Like, they should have this wrapped up by now. And I'm telling you, there's going to be a lot of friggin' people that lose their jobs over this. There's going to be a lot of people that lose their jobs. Mushroom festival. By the end of this, everybody's going to want to take mushrooms. There's nothing going on in the stream. JLR, same, nothing there. I think JLR is over. No, he's still up. God, his feed is terrible. Very blurry.
Yeah, there's some question whether the Mushroom Quest Festival will be canceled. I don't think they're saying, or earlier today, before this latest sighting, they said it would not be canceled. And it really is a huge event out here. As you know, mushrooms are huge out here. Wow! By far the biggest producer of mushrooms in the United States, and they have this big festival out there. It's a big thing, and I think they were debating on.
So for Meow, we will let them know. Welcome to LTL Podcast. We are a true crime podcast that covers many topics on here. We're mostly known for the Idaho 4 case, but tonight we are watching live streams of live reporters, independent and mainstream media, in and around the Pennsylvania, the Chester County area of an escaped inmate, Danelo Cavalcante, and we are day 8 or night 8 in this searching for this escaped inmate. North Pole, Alaska. What's an escaped inmate? Okay. Right. Type it into Google. You'll figure it out.
See some lightning in the distance there.
Lightning! It's the lasers.
Do we pass Longwood?
No, not yet. We're at the Wawa.
Oh, we're at the Wawa. Okay. So yeah, this is Baird Road. I spoke with someone here earlier today who actually said they saw Danelo Cavalcante. And really quick, this Wawa here, this is the Wawa that is making hundreds of meals a day for the first responders. Awesome. So shout out to Wawa. Like 2 shifts a day. I think they're doing hundreds a day. So as we bring you back out here up to, is this Longwood? Yeah. So this is Longwood Gardens. So we're getting right into what has become the focus of this search. Up here on the left is the Longwood Fire Department.
Blondie, when you're going to come on the panel, come say hi to the audience.
And then you'll see here the entrance to, I think this is the entrance to Longwood Gardens. It's one of them anyway. Here's the one on the right, and this is the one on the left, and you can see police officers blocking off Baltimore Pike, getting into, there's a couple more here.
Even better, you can live stream from your bed.
Back, is this 52? So this is 52 and Baltimore Pike. This has been kind of a hot zone too in terms of searching. It was a heavy search here today. So all up here on the left is the current search zone. A new search zone, Upper Marlboro Township, is part of that now, parts of it. So if you're in that area, beware. Still no helicopters. That is correct. Keep in mind there are some storms in the area which may prevent helicopters from flying. I know our helicopter does not fly, but I can tell you that fixed wing aircraft has been up there a long time, at least, I don't even want to say, but probably at least an hour, just searching this whole search zone.
We got a $10 from Iron Range and
I'll give you
football as well. Yeah,
I'll show you. Punch up my camera.
Lady, thank you. We're hanging in there. Thank you so much for the 10. I appreciate the contribution.
Great cash, homie.
That's that, all that green area. That is the track of the surveillance or search fixed wing aircraft. So
live.
I'm guessing weather prevented helicopters from flying, but they put up a fixed wing, and that aircraft has been up there for quite a long time.
Do it live.
So that blue dot is basically where I am at on Baltimore Pike right now, all to the north of Baltimore Pike. That is where that aircraft is. You see more law enforcement there. We're entering Pennsbury Township now, and this is all. This may be towards the end. Parkersville Road is coming up here, and this will mark the end of the official search area.
Maybe someday.
So the area today is the latest search area is moved to the west, and those people who live in those areas, Northbrook Road, North Walnut Road, Longwood Road, Folly Hill Road, Locust Grove Road, Lenape Road.
JLR's out now with his flashlight.
Parts of Street Road and Valley Road. We heard there were Folly Hill Road. There were a lot of activity up there tonight. So I hope everyone is safe. So we are going to wrap up this live feed now. I'm just going to. Snoopy says Aaron's driving too slow. I should take the wheel.
Driving the speed limit.
He's driving the speed limit. Of course he is. We don't do anything but here. All right, guys. I want to thank everybody for joining us here on the feed. Like we said last few nights, we were just trying to keep everyone updated who's been interested in it, but also the people who live here who were starving for information on this horrible escaped murderer still on the loose. We're going on 9 days right now. We have you covered here at Fox 29. We're committed to the story, committed to keeping you updated. Thanks again for joining us. We had thousands of viewers here tonight on YouTube and Facebook. So time to call it a night. Let's hope the next time we see each other, Danelo Cavalcante will be captured. Tomorrow, as I said, I'll be touring the command center from the Pennsylvania State Police at about 9 o'clock tomorrow. So I'm going to go get some sleep, hang it up for myself, Chris O'Connell, photographer Aaron Sachs. Hold on, let me give you a little. Can we show Aaron? There you go. Wave, you're on.
Too.
He's not the camera kind of guy, but he works really hard and he's talented. All right, guys, good night for now. Thanks for joining us. I appreciate you all. Have a good night.
That guy wants to punk out. It's like, peace out, bruh. He didn't realize the camera's still on. Oh, this is gonna be good. Oh shit. I thought he was gonna forget. Yeah, that's it. That's it, boys and girls, for that stream. Oh wait, he's still live. They're talking. Hold on here. Let's see if we can hear a hot mic. Hot mic.
We're seeing more law enforcement show up to the scene.
All right, let's go back to, let's see what Nick's up to. I'm committed till midnight, so if you all want to hang out a little bit longer, let me know. Oh, that's JLR. Oh, JLR, you're dramatic. All right, let's see. We're at 11:21 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. If you want me to keep going, I will go till midnight. If you want me to go, type a 1 in the chat.
That's a resident.
If you want me to keep going, I will go until midnight. I will give you that commitment. Give me a 1. All right. I think you all are going to win. All right, we'll chill. We'll chill. Ron, good to see you, buddy. How are you, man? My brother from another mother. Ron in the house. I didn't see you there earlier, buddy. God, there's no action going on. Nick's quiet. There's just nothing. Let's see. Let's go back to JLR. I'm going to see if there's any other live streams going.
Hear that? Like something in there, like
Beauty
some
Ron's
monkeys or
live.
something.
They're talking.
I heard something.
Recovery addict. I never heard of this guy. CNN News is live. Let's see.
You could be out here.
I wish I was more at the top of the feed, but I'm like halfway down the
I just
page.
feel
The
oppressed.
thumbnail's good though. I think we got the best feed so far. Crickets. Crickets. Got a car approaching. Lions are going to win? No kidding. Wow. Yeah, the choppers. Get to the chopper!
Get to the chopper!
Lions are going to take the win. That's crazy. Get to the chopper! They won!
Get to the chopper!
All right, let's go to Nick.
You guys know about covering their body with mud? You can't see a thermal through that.
Crazy.
Yeah, I was way over there. We made a picnic out. We had a blanket on.
Get to the chopper!
He's in charge of insurance and stuff. All right, guys. So I'm back, and we have really no major updates except I could tell you a little bit about the drones. They weigh 500 pounds each. They're half the size of a vehicle, which is cool. So they are out.
Oh, there it is. That's it?
I have some information that I'm gonna save for the locals only. I'm gonna try to text as many of them as I can. It's not something I'm gonna stream. I'm gonna plug my phone in so I get some better reception here, guys. Or so my phone doesn't die.
The Lions won?
But we're not going to share specifics. I'll share it with a lot of the individuals in the community that can also relay the message around. It's not something that I want the media to air, and it's obvious that these guys are watching the feed. I just had a conversation with somebody who's in charge of the drone company that's here, and we're talking massive drones, half the size of a car, weighing 500 to 800 pounds a piece, and they can last up to an hour before they do a battery change, and then they change the
It's
battery.
not very long.
So there is activity, but what I can probably tell you guys for sure is that we're not going to catch them tonight. It doesn't sound, but I'm not going to tell you that for 100%, but I'm rather, from what I just heard, we're not catching him tonight. There is absolutely nothing. Now, residents, be very vigilant.
As the feed cuts down. Oh.
Through the creeks, and he is in cornfields. I can confirm that they've been seeing him in the cornfields.
Oh shit.
But by the time they get there, he's long gone. And
it's just
they do catch
impossible.
him as recent as yesterday. They saw him in a cornfield. And
Why are they
got
not
away.
getting this guy?
And it's a very hard. The only reason they saw him is because he popped his head up and didn't know that it was a drone. So we have people from far away, like this guy right here. I keep telling you guys about that Michael Burham case, and sorry, let me just plug in my charger with an extension cord. I keep telling you guys about Michael Burham, and this guy worked on that case, and he was part of the team, his company that flies these drones. They were part of the reason why they found Michael Burham in that secluded Pennsylvania area that's very similar to this. And when I tell you that they have some very important information that they should share with the public, I don't know why they're not. It's pretty disturbing, some of the information that we learned in the past couple minutes. That's why I stepped away. I stepped away because I didn't want the information that this guy was telling me to be made known to people that aren't from the area. And my goal is to really inform Chester County of what's going on and keep you guys in the loop and those in the surrounding areas. But let me tell you, this guy has a very, 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 very good chance of getting away.
Wow.
Now that I heard what I heard, if they don't catch him soon, he is going to get away. And that's a fact. The information that I just got is disturbing, to say the least. So I highly doubt
Oh, I wonder if
they're going to get him. He's not gone. He's still in the area, but he has. I can confirm he has the ability to get out of the area tonight, or tomorrow, or the next day, at the snap of his fingers, from what I just heard. So
he must be in contact with someone.
Waiting for the perfect moment to do so, to avoid being noticed.
Someone must be helping
Perhaps
him.
he's shaving his head, so the person that, if somebody picks him up, they won't recognize who he is. Let's say
Yeah, he took a vehicle or hurt someone.
They won't know it's him, because I guarantee you he's going to try to alter his appearance. He somehow obtained something that police should make public.
He must have a gun.
Soon.
He's got a gun.
It's not a firearm or anything like that. It's not a weapon, but his chances of getting away went.
He's got a
from
car.
Slim to none to very likely. Very likely. And I wish the comments were working, because I would like to see.
I wonder if he has a car or someone that's helping him.
There is one in the front of the car. If you want to put it in and leave it in, is that what you're trying to do? Yeah. Is that for an iPhone?
No, it's a regular C charger.
Oh, let me check.
I got one.
Interesting.
I got the plug-in in my car.
If you have that, grab that and you can plug it in the center console up there. Yeah. So, guys, he's got something that is basically gonna. No, it's not. If he got, if he shaved his head, it's game over and he's leaving, and that's what he's waiting for, I believe. He has the capability to get out of here right now, and the last sighting was last night, 100%, and then apparently they saw him with the drones or helicopters popping
Interesting.
out of the cornfield. He was popping out of the cornfield, going up and down like a mocking them almost, and they got. I'm speechless, sort of, from some stuff. He has the ability to get out of this area at the snap of his fingers once he changes his appearance. That is a fact.
Yeah.
Tomorrow, I'm not going to say it on here because I don't want to interfere with anything. I'm going to email the state police and the district attorney tonight, and I'm going to let them know that we have information that we intend to release in the next 48 hours or so if they can't confirm
That's
it
interesting.
personally, or if they don't, it's confirmed, but if they don't tell us that they want to release it first. So what I'm going to do is give them the opportunity to either explain that releasing the information could harm the investigation and that we won't release it, or in turn they might ask us to wait until they announce it. That way they can make the official announcement and it can come from them. But this guy has the ability to get away. I'm not saying that no, this isn't something they can lie about. This is actually like it's something that it has to be disclosed to the public, and it's going to be. I'm
Tsunami.
So everything that I thought I knew about this investigation just turned on its head just now, and I've been covering this now for 8 days, and I thought I knew everything about at least the general idea of what was going on. Obviously, I was very wrong. This guy is much better. He doesn't have a weapon, and it's not somebody helping him out. He does have the ability to be helped out, but
Interesting.
he also has the ability to get out of here without calling his family. He can get to an area out of state, and from there call his family to come there to get him. And I'm going to. This is it's from somebody that's on this scene right here, an official that's on.
You
this
think he
scene
got a
right
phone?
here. And he gave me
He stole a phone from someone's house. I bet you.
Told him that I would handle it responsibly and try to confirm it through the state police.
That could be it.
And the lieutenant colonel before I say.
He's got a phone. He's communicating with someone.
Been watching the stream too, which is interesting. So I'm not going.
I bet she's been watching the streams.
I will text some residents that have been in touch with us, and I'll call them, and I'll also. It's not like it's nothing like
phone,
a
car, money.
situation. It's nothing that's dangerous. It's something that's going to aid in his escape very quickly and get him as far away from this area as humanly possible. If they don't get this guy in the next 2 days, or maybe in the next 2 to 3 days, if they don't catch him, he's gone. He's here right now.
I bet she's in
the area.
He's with like cartel members or something.
Again, I'm not going to get into details, but he's
or
in the
like
area.
gang
He's
members.
still here. There was a sighting confirmed last night with surveillance, and apparently there was a second sighting confirmed. Now that I'm hearing this is a second sighting, and it came from somebody that I can say it's a confirmed sighting. 2 confirmed sightings yesterday.
It's the best news we've heard all night.
And 1 in a cornfield. I didn't get specifics on where the cornfield is. I'm not trying to sound rude to this guy.
Yeah.
He knows why I'm here, and he knows that I'm here to inform mostly Chester County residents and those that can be affected personally. It's a thing that he has, and it's very bizarre that it hasn't been disclosed yet. It was mentioned at the press conference, but it was tiptoed around.
You're killing us, Nick. Just say it.
So this is if he stays under their radar, like under the radar for 3 days. So what he's doing is essentially he's trolling them right now, trying to buy time to maybe get access to a razor. And I'm going to be much more careful about information that I give on the stream, given the new information that I just learned. And I don't.
Bobby thinks it's bullshit that he's saying.
Somehow something getting relayed back to this guy about what I've been doing and filming. So I'm going to be much more vague, and I'm going to only speak about, like, I'm only going to relay information from law enforcement sources that relates to his capture, sightings, and debunking rumors from this point on.
I think it's a phone.
This guy is much slicker than I originally thought. So we're going to make sure that we limit the amount of information that we're putting out on the stream. We're going to keep showing the police activity and keeping you guys updated. And we're going to keep doing what we're doing, but we're going to limit the amount of information that we relay. And
Yeah,
that's not something
I
that
think
I
so.
was asked to do. That's something I'm going to do now that I learned something, just out of an abundance of caution. Because
I bet you got hooked up
I mean,
with
I can't.
with
If I,
gang members to help them out.
there's not much I can say without telling you guys what it is, and I'm not able to do that. So essentially, everything we thought we knew about this has turned on its head, and this guy is 5 steps ahead of everybody. Luckily, I mean, the drones are up. A good
And
dozen,
someone could have
and these are
brought something
each
to an
drone, the
area
guy
like
says,
that
costs
backpack with money in it or
$150,000.
something like that.
They're
You know,
the size of half the size of a car.
someone could be helping them
And
out.
the county is footing the bill, not the Pennsylvania State Police, or not even the county. Actually, it's Pocopson, I think, Township is paying the bill. So it's expensive for the township. They're paying the bill for these drones to be out here, and they run very high. But it's smart that they're out here. But I'm surprised that that's not something that the federal government or the state police would cover. And I'm staying in this location like this because I'm charging as I'm standing here.
We're coming up on 3 hours. 3-hour banger.
Yeah. Kind of speechless, so I don't know where to start to get off the subject. So as far as tonight, it looks like they're not gonna catch anything. I mean, if they, that can always change. Stuff like this is hit or miss. Stuff happens and people pop out. So hopefully that happens and he pops out. But the chances are slim. Let me try to refocus this. Slim to none that he's going to be captured tonight. For the most part, he's only moving at night, and he is following bodies of water. He is following bodies of water.
Excuse me.
And let's just say this guy's got some pretty good resources that I didn't see coming. That are going to make this very difficult. And it's a resource that is readily available. And given the fact that he's been smart with how he's been maneuvering around the perimeter thus far, he'll be able to essentially prolong the resources lifespan very simply, and he can then use that resource when he wants to. So this is going to become interesting. It's going to turn into more than just Delaware. He's not going to go to Delaware, guys. He's going to get, he could head, I mean, towards the border of Mexico and then to Brazil. So that is likely the route. He wants to get out of the country. He doesn't want to stay in the country. And if he does stay in the country, it's not going to be on the East Coast. So he could be planning to go to the Midwest, to the West Coast, or out of the country. He's not going to stay around.
Daniel thinks he has a drone.
But anyway, what we see here is activity, and they have a heavy police presence.
We just came up on 3 hours.
Pretty much everywhere. The patrol cars have been pretty good. They're driving around everywhere. You guys saw them.
Just real quick, I'm gonna just pause Nick real quick. Give me 2 seconds. Okay, we're gonna just pause this real quick. We just came up on 3 hours. 3 hours. I want to thank everybody that's been here for the full 3 hours watching this live coverage. We bounced back between 3 different streams this evening. Fox 29 News out of Philly, Nick the Hat on Twitter, and we had a little bit of JLR on YouTube. I want to thank everybody that came in this evening to the chat. If you're new here, thank you for subscribing. Thank you for coming over to LTL Podcast. Please make sure to turn on all your bell notifications so when I go live, you can come over and hang out and chat with us. We not only cover cases like this, we do a lot of other true crime, and we get into scams and deceptions as well too, and we expose the people that are involved in that crap. I want to just recognize, just really quick before I get off air, all the super chats that came through, all the new memberships. Carrie H gave a $4.99. We had another $9.99 from Carrie H. Jessica with a $10. Thank you so much. Dina Jam with a $4.99. And then we had a huge contribution this evening. Ali Reza with 130. Thank you so much. And then he banged in another 65 as well. We had a new member here, YouTube user, became a new member. And then Iron Range Rube came in with a $10 super chat. Thank you so much. I do appreciate that. But we're going to hang here for about another 20 minutes. I do have to get off air soon because I do work a regular job and I have to be up very early tomorrow to work. But I will be back tomorrow night. I believe I'm going to start the stream at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. I already have the tile up, but if things change and we have a change in anything, I'll try to get back on earlier. I only have to work until 5:30 tomorrow, so I should be home by 6. I may possibly come on at 7 and then do a couple of hours. We're going to keep tracking the story. All right, let's turn back up the volume and about another 15 minutes here and then I'm going to bang out.
But they look like stars. They're designed to look like stars, and they're 10,000 feet up. So it's definitely cool.
The drones.
But the scene is active from here to Longwood Gardens.
That could be possible, Lloyd.
Last night on camera.
He might have got money. Shave his head.
There have been no
got some
sightings
money
today.
Got a
In fact, there
phone.
were 2 sightings yesterday. But other than that, there are no sightings.
Excuse
of
me.
This individual. I'm not gonna comment on what other people are saying. I'm gonna.
Wish we could see the chats.
My focus is Chester County residents and the immediate area, so I'm not gonna comment on other people's information. Just like you guys saw earlier, people were reporting that, I don't know which network, they were reporting that there was a sighting of the suspect today, and that's not true. I'm getting a lot of texts, so let me just respond.
Yeah, almost 9 days here. Going on 9 days. Nine days. Yeah, I think they're gonna blast this guy when they come up on him. I think that if they say, get your hands in the air, and he doesn't put his hands up, they're just gonna blast him. They're gonna blast him.
One second, I'm responding to some text.
Pew, pew, pew.
Blasted. I don't think they're gonna mess around. They're just gonna blast this guy. They're gonna be like, get on the ground. And he's gonna take one step to the left, and then it's gonna be like, then it's gonna just be like
pew, pew, pew.
Blasted.
Get to the chopper!
I don't know. I think I might wrap this one up. I'm getting tired. And Nick's not saying too much, but all right, let me get this up. All right, folks. I think we're gonna wrap this one up. We're not gonna get him tonight. And I plan on being back tomorrow I'm tired. I need to get some sleep. I got to work tomorrow. Let me do this. I do have the tile up for tomorrow's stream. I will drop that in the chat. Just go over and you can click the remind me, or what you can do is don't all run away yet. Don't all run away yet. When I end this stream, this should take you right to tomorrow night's stream, and I'll be back. I will report. I'll redirect it here. We got to redirect. Perfect. All right. You all, thank you so much again for all the super chats. Awesome super chats tonight. I'm just going to bring those up one last time. Really bunch of big ones. Thank you so much. And we'll be back tomorrow night. I'm planning for 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Even if they do catch this clown tomorrow, I will come on and report and just give you full updates as to what happened. If they haven't caught this clown, I will come back. We'll go through the live streams and toggle through them and see what we can come up with. And hopefully they catch this clown tomorrow. But turn on all your notifications. If you're new here, turn your bell notifications on. Make sure you're getting my live feeds. And again, this is the LTL podcast. I appreciate everybody. We are growing, trying to get to that 10,000 subscriber mark. Right now, the count is at 9176. We'll update the big board before we get out of here. I need to throw a 7 up there. And we're getting there. We're climbing. And I appreciate everybody coming the last couple nights and watching these live marathon feeds. But we're hanging in there. We're doing it. And I'm going to sign off. So thank you so much. Everybody, thank you. I'll see you back here tomorrow. We'll do another marathon stream. Hopefully everybody can hang out with us. I hope you can all make it. And all be good. Be safe. I'll check in with you tomorrow. Have a good night, everybody. Bye.